Absolutely.
Yeah. Mars is fine. He's perfectly fine. He's A-OK. How are y'all doing? Damian Chill, the rest of PC fam. We are here for another great episode, like always. Today we're gonna build a championship roster. We're gonna build an 82-0 team. We're gonna do a draft. We're gonna go through divisions and we're gonna draft players by division. We're gonna get into that once our illustrious host pops up. He's currently taking care of some business, so I'm gonna handle this for the time being. Um, but you know what? I want to talk about something else before he gets here. I
Yeah.
want to talk about the fact that no team going into the season so far is in the second apron. I think I mean, I think that's kind of. I guess it's kind of cool, like for the GMs to manage their roster to be able to do that and still be able to put together these great basketball teams. What do y'all think about that? Like how have they pulled that off?
I think it says a lot about being able to stretch money. Like, for example, Shea's extension doesn't kick in until not this season coming up, but next season, the 27-28 season. So we still got some time with him. San Antonio Spurs, they just signed Vic to the money that they just signed him to for 50 million less. We still got Harp on his rook deal. We still got Castle on his rook deal. We still paying Devin Vassell not that much bread. I think that it makes the owners a lot more conscious about their spending habits, and it also makes them conscious about who they giving money to. It's not just about spending the money; it's who we're giving money to. Do we have 40 million to waste on said player who we know for a fact? For example, Mars brings them up all the time. Gary Trent Jr. Do we have $64 million to waste on him? Like we got to be conscious of stuff like that when we're trying to stay out of the second apron and hold on to as much money as we possibly can, because that second apron and the penalties in that second apron are astronomical. It's stuff that can cripple you, right? So no
Yeah.
mid-level exception guys, right? And in addition to in addition to being able to having to now pay $3 for every dollar that I owe, or even $5 for every dollar that I owe. No mid-level exception guys, no buyout guys, like stuff like that is astronomical for a team that's trying to compete to win an NBA championship. Which it actually got me to thinking, Ox, when I was thinking about the second apron and like what it's done to the league. What is because I saw this, and you guys can straighten me out here. I saw this earlier about what the New Orleans Pelicans have done. And so we clear, they basically brought everybody back. And what I mean when I say they brought everybody back, no free agent signings, Ox. They didn't make any trades. They brought everybody back. With that being said, they won 21 games in the 24-25 season. This year that just passed, they won 5 more games. So they're improving. So they bringing everybody back again next year. So the goal would be to win more. The question that I'm asking the panel is what's the realistic goal for these teams moving forward? Because
What
everybody's not going to win the NBA championship. That's not going to happen if we're
Right,
being honest.
starting with the Pelicans though. So we did speak about this, I think last week, as far as them not making any moves, and then also, I mean, they weren't healthy either. I mean, I think if you get some more games from Herb Jones this season, that helps. Um,
I only got
I mean,
14 games from DeJounte Murray last year, too.
right.
I
So
think it
you
gets
get
tricky though. I think it
that
gets
changes a
tricky.
lot.
Yeah, it does, and I think it gets tricky with teams that know they're not going to win, and not going to compete, and potentially not going to be in the playoffs. Because then all of a sudden, if you're an owner, Ox and guys, do you then look at this season more like a business rather than let's go for it, let's try and build something here? If we know that guys may be coming off the books in a few years, if we have guys that have been hurt, maybe we see what it looks like, and then we try and sell high at the deadline. There's no world that exists where they're not making phone calls. But in the world we're living in, you have to have a very dynamic front office, a very forward thinking front office. And I wonder, Chill, with all these penalties that come along with being in some of these aprons and things of that nature, and guys eating up a lot of cap and all this stuff that we always talk about, some of these teams are seeing seasons like this where hey, let's just run this business. Let's use part of the cap. Let's get guys on reasonable deals that we know come off the books. Do we have a franchise star? Do we not have a franchise star? Oh, wait, all of a sudden you can't be in the bottom four anymore. Like all these variables are now at play where it's putting teams like the Pelicans in a tough position. It's putting
Right.
teams that aren't playoff teams potentially in a position where are we running this like a team that's genuinely trying to improve and trying to build something, or are we trying to run this a little bit more like a business for a season?
Don't you want a franchise to do both? I want a franchise to want to compete and also be money cautious. You know what I'm saying? And conscious of what's going on with your finances. I'm perfectly okay with the franchise wanting to be profitable and earn money, but I also obviously want you to compete and try to win and do what you have to do that. And I'm not sure if you're speaking on the Pelicans right now, Damian, but I'm sticking with them for a second. And I don't think that they're at all throwing the towel in. Like I think they believe that they can be a competitive basketball team. I believe that when you have the players they have, I think they got some good players over there. And then I think if they're healthy, I think they will compete. I think they can make the playoffs.
Yeah,
healthy.
Go on, Joe.
But I think where the divide with me, Ox, is to your point. Yes, they do want to compete, but we all aren't created equal. Like I don't have the resources that they have in Phoenix. I don't have the resources that they have in Houston, right? I don't have the resources. Sure, they do.
Can nobody touch a healthy Zion? Like we see what healthy Zion does. We've seen what Zion did to win.
How often have we seen him, though, Ox? That's the problem. Not only how often have we seen him,
right.
Not how often have we seen him. Like it goes under the radar. Zion played 62 games last year, and he didn't suck. It wasn't like Zion.
Solid.
Like Zion played 60. I think that's the second most games. I think that's the second most games.
Healthiest season in like 3 years.
Since he made the All-Star team, I think he played 66 games that year, the year he made the All-Star team. So I think it's either the second or the third healthiest that he's been. Like with that being said, okay, so we don't have the resources that these other teams have. But so because we don't have the
what resources do you mean to?
Okay, so money, for example. Like I don't have what Mickey Harrison. I don't have what Mickey Harrison has in Miami. I don't have what Steve Ballmer has with the Clippers. I don't have what they have with the Lakers, right? So what I have to do is I have to be very conscious about how I'm spending my money. I have to be very conscious about how I'm recruiting, who I'm recruiting in here. There is nobody coming to save the New Orleans Pelicans. Like we're not getting Zion. I mean, not Zion. I'm sorry. We're not getting a top 5 player down here. Like we're not getting Luka. We're not getting Giannis. So what we have to do is we got to build it through the draft, which is what they're doing. They got their foundation with this kid Fears. They got their foundation with this kid Queen. Now, to your point, Ox, if Herb Jones can stay healthy, if I could get more than 14 games out of DeJounte Murray, like I think getting Sadiq Bey was a big deal. I love Sadiq Bey. I think Sadiq Bey is one of the better rotation players in the game. Before he tore his knee up, like he was very viable. With him, I love this kid Misi. But if we win, I personally think that if we win 21 games in the 24-25 season, in the 25-26 season, we win 26 games. And then from there, this season, if we win 35 games, that's a successful season with Trey Murphy, with Zion. Like we've improved 10 games. And then next season, build on that. As opposed to, like what's the plan in terms of us winning the NBA championship? That's not realistic in New Orleans. It's just not. Like what is the plan and what are we trying to do here?
Yeah, and I think it gets tough to the second apron point again, where essentially it's seen as a death sentence, right? Like we're living in a world where teams just don't want to be there. And the Pelicans are an example, but even when you go to the best teams in the league, so the Celtics in 24, right? A year after they win the title, they dump non-core pieces to get under the second apron. Then 2 years after the title, they've now traded someone like Jaylen Brown, who's a homegrown talent, right? The Thunder in 2025, 1 year after the title, they've now dumped a guy like Lou Dort, who had been there 7 seasons to get under the second apron, another homegrown guy. The Knicks as well are another team. They just won the championship. The current champion has to let a big piece of their championship walk in Mitchell Robinson to stay under the second apron. And then the other side of this is now the players are impacted because you see a guy like Victor Wembanyama leave money on the table. You see a guy like Austin Reeves not sign for 85, you sign for 180 to give the Lakers more financial flexibility. So there's all these different roll-on impacts for this second apron, I just can't see it being a sustainable, I guess, thing that lives in the CBA the way it does. I think there will be amendments when that time comes in 29-30, I believe it is.
29.
Because people are pointing into it like parody, but it's also doing a lot of harm for some of these teams that should be able to keep some of their homegrown talent on the books.
With that being said, Damian, and as a former player, I never played in the NBA, as you guys know, but as a former player, and I am aware of professional basketball, you know what? That's not my problem. The money issue is like the second apron. That's not my issue. I don't work in that department, Ox. I don't work there. I work in the buckets department. We got a guy who works in the rebound department. We got a guy who works in the defense department. Well, you know what? We also got a guy who works in the finance department. That is not my issue. I'm here to maximize my career. And what kind of timeline do I have? If I'm lucky, I could play 10 years. And in that 10 years, I'm trying to maximize my earning power and make as much money as I possibly can. If I'm being honest with you, Ox, I don't give a shit about the second apron. What I do care about is I care about getting to my second contract, like DeAndre Ayton did. And as much as people hate on DeAndre Ayton damn sure did get to that second contract. I think he made $136 million on that second deal, that 140 million on that second deal. That's the idea. And he couldn't care less about what was going on in the front office. Y'all don't pay me there. Y'all don't pay me to be in the front office. What you pay me to do is you pay me to rebound, you pay me to block shots, you pay me to score. And I haven't been great at that, but I'm just trying to maximize my earning power. And
yeah, but if you haven't been great at that, if you're not getting what you asked for, don't complain. Another thing, Chill, if you lay if you lay in your bed, you got to make it. You know what I'm saying? So this how I feel about that is you can look at it that way all you want, but if you take up as much bread as you can and refuse to, compromise or whatever it may be, and you don't have to compromise. So this is what I'm saying. If that's the mindset you have, that's fine. You are a professional athlete. You get paid from your body. You should get as much money as you can. I'm aware of that. Great. Don't say shit when you don't make the playoffs for 6 years straight. If you don't make the playoffs, now you might be good enough. You might be good enough to take up all the bread and still get us to the second round. Hey, if you're one of those guys, that's what's up. But if you're not, I just don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, oh man, they didn't get me nobody. You want 37% of the cap, and we didn't get you nobody. Like, what about Benjamin?
There was a lot of guys
we got you millions of those. Like, so, it's just.
We got you actually 250 million of those. We got you 287 million of those. Absolutely. But to your point, really quickly, Damian. Actually, you go, Damian.
No, I was going to say, to Ox's point, then a guy like that sort of flew under the radar a little bit was a guy like Damian Lillard, where every time a new contract came or every time an extension came, he took the maximum amount.
Took all the bread. He didn't take some of it. He took all the bread.
All of it. And then on the other side, there was people arguing like, hey, Portland should put a better team around him, yada, yada, yada. But it does come down to dollars and cents. Like, that's the world we're living in. Devin Booker's another guy who every time a contract rolls around, he's taken the max. Now, this isn't to say they shouldn't have built better teams around them, but it does play a factor that people don't realize when a guy by himself is taking up 35% of the max. And you got all these other guys, you're trying to balance rookie deals, you're trying to balance guys coming off deals that you want to keep around and things. Like, this isn't like 2018 free agency anymore where a guy was eligible for a max deal and we just paid him whatever he wants. This is now, is this like we have to give 35% of the cap to guys who we know are the best of the best of the best. Then we have to get a bunch of guys that are going to contribute on reasonable deals. Like, this isn't 2018 anymore where we just give guys whatever and then we all sort of ride off into the sunset. Like, those days are over.
Now, so let me ask y'all this real quick, because I'm curious about this, Chill. I'm curious to know you guys' mindset on this in chat. Please get involved in the conversation in the chat. I'm curious to know how y'all feel about this as well. If I'm a guy that, so what is it, like 55 mil is like what these guys are, that's the top 55 this season. So if I'm a guy that's eligible for 55 and there's another guy that's, let's say 18 mil, right? So 55, 18. Am I crazy to think that it should be the guy that's 55 to maybe take 48 instead of the guy that's 18 to take 10?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, you're not crazy. You're not crazy.
And I'm not telling any man how to feed their family or what they should do with their bank accounts. I'm just saying from a roster construction, I want to win standpoint. If I'm talking about, I'm only talking about guys that want to win championships. I'm only talking about guys that are here to win. I'm not talking about the guys that are just here to get to that bag, which is fine too, right? You've earned it. You've been in that gym. You put in the work. You've got the God-given talent. God picked you. That's your prerogative. What I'm saying is the guys that want to win championships, it makes more sense to me that they would be the ones, instead of taking 55, to take 47, 46. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them expecting a guy that's in his 7th, 8th year in the NBA, you know what I'm saying, and he's 29, 30 to come here and be like, well, you got to take 10 mil instead of the 17, 18 we can give you, because this guy over here feels like his yacht isn't big enough.
So Damian Lillard, to your point, Damian, has made over $360 million in his career. Dame ain't leaving no money on the table. Dame is taking
earned
all the
every
bread.
dollar too, though, Chill.
Dame is taking every dollar. And I'm not arguing that point, right? I'm not arguing that point, because Dame ain't playing when it comes to the bread. Dame is like, yo, I'm an all-pro. I'm an all-star. You're not going to pay. I'm not taking a penny less than what I'm supposed to be taking. Okay, I definitely get that point. Same thing with Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony decided to stay in New York instead of going to Chicago, where the situation looked a little bit better, but he decided to stay in New York because, yo, I'm talking about getting this bread. Here's the difference, though, Ox. The difference is that I'm thinking about those other guys, those guys who aren't legacy guys, and I'm moving forward to Indiana like Bruce Brown did for $35 million, because I ain't getting this $35 million nowhere else, so I'm going to get paid, right? I already won a championship with the Denver Nuggets. I already sacrificed, and how many more years do I have left in this? Same logic with KCP. KCP did not go to Orlando to win the NBA championship. KCP went to Orlando because they put $60 million on the table, and he's like, I'll take. Can you dudes match this? You can't match this. I'm gone. I already won.
KCP did pretty well in Detroit with his contract up there too, right?
He did.
That first one.
Yes, he did.
KCP went and got that money. Yeah.
I got two NBA championships. I'm not a legacy guy. Like, y'all ain't gonna be talking about me 10 years from now about being one of the all-time greats. But I know one thing is a fact. I'm gonna have this bread put together so my people are okay. I know that that's a fact. So I say that to say, if you want to, this is what I said previous to this. These guys hear what you guys talk about when you talk about these guys being viable and how important, how good they are as players. When we're talking about winning, it's going to have to be some sacrifice. They sacrificed in Miami. All three of them dudes, James, Wade, and Bosh, they took less dough in order to win. The minute they won, them dudes was out. Like James did not take less money in Cleveland. No, he did not. James got paid when he went to Cleveland, right? Mm-hmm. Dwayne Wade was waiting for that paycheck in Miami. And Pat Riley screwed that up, which is why he went to Chicago. Mm-hmm. That's why he left there, to get paid, right? So, yes, I'm going to sacrifice initially, but once this thing is done and I'm actually paid, or we've actually won, a lot of these dudes are gone and they're going to get paid. Yeah. Why do you think Scottie Pippen left? Why do you think Scottie Pippen left your man? Scottie left Chicago for one reason and one reason only. He went to Houston for $60 million. I'm out.
Get that money, Scott.
I'm out.
But shout out to those guys though. You know, like you brought up Bruce Brown going to get that bag. You know, KCP with his career earnings. Nicholas Batum going to Charlotte to get that money. You know, getting his earnings. Tobias Harris. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those dudes that aren't superstars that go get that bag too, man. Shout out to them.
I spoke to just on that. I spoke to someone like Matthew Dellavedova like 2 weeks ago, and I said to him, we had a conversation about after the 2016 title, your stock was really high. What was your thinking? He goes, mate, honestly, Milwaukee was offering me the bag. I was going there. It didn't matter who it was. Didn't matter what the logo was. I was going there to get the bag. So it really, like to Chill's point, it depends on the player, depends where they're at in his career. I think Wemby's okay to take less because this is probably $1 billion athlete with endorsements and salary, and it's his first deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really depends where those guys are.
Ox, let's be clear about one thing and one thing only, Ox. I work here. Like, I actually need my job. Like, James don't really need the job like that, right? You know, guys like LeBron, Luka doesn't need the job like that. You know, I'm the fifth starter. You know, I'm the rotation dude. I need my job. So if me needing my job, once we win it, Ron, means that, hey, Toronto's coming in and chill. They got 4 years at $75 million on the table. You guys in Denver, can you match that? Nope, I'm out. Well, we already won the NBA championship twice. I'm not going to be in legacy talks. Y'all ain't going to be talking about me 10 years from now being one of the best 2 guards in NBA history. But I'm able to take care of my people, and I'm able to be straight. It's plenty of situations where I've seen guys who, after they've won, they've went and chased the bag. Tony Kukoc left the Chicago Bulls after that whole thing broke up. He went to Milwaukee and took the bread. He didn't go to Milwaukee to win. He went to Milwaukee and took the bread. Now we're in a space with the second apron. Now we're in a space with the second apron where these groups, you have to stay together for a specific period of time. But like once that happens, like I promise you, this Oklahoma City team will look way different 3 years from now than it does right now. It's going to look way different. If they win it again, it's going to be some dudes on that crew like, I'm going to get paid. I'm out of here. I am going to get paid.
It's affecting them right now, Chill. Like I've seen many people make the argument that like they took a step back as a championship contender by losing Dort. Like people can say what they want about him, but this is a guy they still won with him and stuff. Yep. It's a guy that can still play defense and things of that nature. So like it's already impacting teams, even with a team like OKC who are so young, who are such a good GM. Even them, they still need to look forward, and it still impacts them. Where it gets really interesting is when there's role players that take significantly less. Like I remember Bobby Portis was a guy who could have signed massive amounts somewhere else. He chose to stay in Milwaukee. Yeah, he chose to stay in Milwaukee on a discount. So like that's when guys can really sacrifice and help if they really care about winning, especially the role player guys who can make more. But these teams are getting expensive super quickly, man. Like, and now, like off the back of like last playoffs, are you comfortable with a guy like Chet on his new deal that hasn't kicked in? Are you comfortable with other guys like Jalen Duren at the moment? Are you comfortable for him to take up X amount of the cap? Like all these things matter. Whereas if this was a few years ago, you would just pay him and be done with it because you were the number 1 seed in the East. Those days don't exist anymore.
It's just it's a tough situation to be in, Ox, because I'm not asking a guy. Let me rephrase that. I'm now penny pinching with a guy who earned a contract. Like Jalen Duren earned a max deal. He might not have been great in the playoffs, but I did what was necessary to earn a rookie max contract. I did that. So now what you want me to do, now what you're saying is, you know what? Well, we don't think you're worth that much. Well, according to the guidelines, I am. I made the All-Pro team. I made the All-Star team. We finished number 1 in the Eastern Conference. I had a lot to do with that. So because I had a lot to do with that, I'm looking to get paid, right? I am looking to get paid. He wasn't great in the playoffs, but according to the guidelines of what a rookie max deal is, he's thinking, yo, I earned this money. And Detroit's like, well, we're not really interested in going that far, but what we're not going to do is we're not just going to let you walk out the front door. No, we're not going to do that, which I don't have a problem with that at all. But I will say that guys like him, right? Guys like him, I shouldn't have to do that if I don't want to. I shouldn't have to do that. Like I should be that's where the restricted free agency comes in, though. But I shouldn't have to do that.
But do you think there should be more leeway, Chill, for homegrown talent? Do you think that's the tinker that they have to make? Like let's keep homegrown talent in, like Lou Dort's situation. Like should that be something that actually happens frequently, is a part of the business, or do you think that these teams need to be rewarded even more so than restricted free agency to keep some of these guys? Like maybe we can go over the cap and not get penalized, for example.
I want to take that 35% and 40% logic out of the equation with my homegrown guys. I want to be able to pay them what I want to pay them. If I got a guy on my group who's been here for 5, 6, 7 years, and I raised him and we turned him into this type of player, I don't want him walking out the front door playing for the Phoenix Suns or Charlotte. if we raised him and he turned into an all-pro here and an all-star here, and in addition to him being able to do that, now I'm restricted by the cap because I can only pay him this much. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to pay him whatever I want to be able to pay him. Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about the salary cap, now we can talk about other players. But if I got this guy on my crew and he's been with me for this long and he's turned into this and we raised him to be that, nah, I don't want to hear that 35%. No, I don't want to hear that 35% logic. If I want to pay this dude $100 million, I should be able to do that and not worry about going over the cap or any nonsense like that. Because this is my guy. This is my guy. You mismanaged your guy. You ended up giving him to me. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that for sure. But the restrictions for this second apron, you touched on it, Chill. No mid-level. Can't aggregate salaries, frozen draft picks, cash considerations can't be used to buy picks, for example.
Damien, how big a deal was getting Kevin Love for the Miami Heat? Like they got him in the buyout.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you're in the second apron, you can't do that.
Yeah, there's so many restrictions, and then if you stay there, the repeater penalties are through the roof.
He helped Knox. He did. He helped them. He 100%. He wasn't Kevin Love in 2017 and 2018, but when they got him in 23, he helped them. He 100% helped them. And could I find Kevin Love anywhere else? Can I find an outlet passer like that? Can I find a glass cleaner like that in the NBA at that point? It would be difficult to find that guy in the buyout market. But to get a vet like that for that little bit of money, hell yeah, I'm doing it. Hell yes, I'm doing that. Hell yeah. And now the second apron restricts me from doing that. I can't do that if we're the New York Knicks and I don't know, to your point, Ops, Tobias Harris becomes available. Like we can't get him on our crew because we over the second apron.
Yeah, I mean, chill, but what this does is, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of intriguing, you know what I'm saying, from a do your job standpoint, from a GM, like coach got a coach, hey, GM got a GM. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just as simple as, hey, I need $100 million. Let's throw it at this guy. Like, nah, you gotta figure something out, you know. And obviously, I don't want anybody to get underpaid. With that being said, I don't think anybody's getting underpaid. Like I do think that we've seen guys outplay their contract.
Right.
Austin Reeves, my man up here, my man up here in Portland. They're out paying, some of them are playing their contract, but I don't think anybody's getting underpaid. You know what I mean? So it's like, and like I said, I don't want anybody to be taken advantage of. I want you to get your money, but I do think that it's everybody has a job to do. So,
Ox, think about that for a second. So, Miles, I think I'm in the minority. I think Steph Castle's going to be an all-star this year, and I think he's going to be an all-league defender this year. And I got him on my books for like $4 million, $5 million. So I got him on the cheap. Now, that's the rookie scale. I'm not going to argue that point, Ox, but I got him on the cheap. How much longer do I have with this? That's why I got to maximize this stuff. Because that 4 or 5, what is Stephon Castle making? Like 5 or 6 million?
It's got to be more than that.
Yeah, he was a fourth pick. It's probably like 10.
Okay, so let's stay right there, Mars. I got him on my books for $10 million. That $10 million in 2 years is going to turn into $50 million. Right, I'm getting this dude on the cheap for what I got right now for him.
Yeah, I mean that's the luxury of drafting good though, and what's good, fellas. Like that's the luxury of drafting good. That's why OKC's in the position they're in. Obviously, they're just now kind of getting out of that because all their rookie players have got extensions. That's why the Spurs made it to the championship and were able to build a roster and still have the potential to be one of the best teams in the West because they just got Tobias Harris. It's a luxury.
Well, Ron, they really have to draft good.
Detroit kind of. It was still a luxury. Like they won a lottery. They got lucky, if you will. Philly for a second, they got lucky when they got Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. Now those guys were hurt, but y'all get my drift. Like if you bought Boston too for a second. They had JT on a rookie contract, with Jaylen Brown on a rookie contract, with Marcus Smart on a young contract as well. Like when you get good picks and you maximize those good picks, it opens up your window earlier, and you can go get vets. You can sign max players and stuff like that. So it's an advantage to it. But you know, to you guys' point, and I'm assuming you guys talked about every team or the no teams in the second apron as of right now next year.
Yeah, that's
what we're
the
talking
conversation right now.
That's-
We haven't gotten to what Damian put together with all the teams yet, though. But you like, so that's the thing. Like a guy like Stephon Castle, I don't think he's being underpaid or getting taken advantage of just because, you know, he's on that rookie deal. He might be
just outperforming the deal.
Yeah, he might be outplaying that right now.
Yeah.
But he's about to get his issue.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's about to go from being underpaid to overpaid. You know what I'm saying? Like quotations, y'all.
Or fairly paid.
Fairly paid. You know what I mean? Like
I do. I know what you mean.
he's about to get a nice deal.
And San Antonio know what they're dealing with with him. San Antonio knows that, yo, we got to maximize him for as long as we possibly can. Ron, I've always equated it to the flyest chick in the hood, and she's super smart, and she on her way somewhere. But as of right now, she messing around with you. So you know what?
Right now,
Yes, because in a minute she gonna be gone, and I ain't never gonna see her again ever. So I gotta get what I can get right now.
Chill, she on her way to USC. We got to get her before she get around them football players.
So, regardless, you better get it while you got it.
Real talk, you don't think it's a dude out here who Beyonce was down for like years ago? Like she was down for this dude until she turned into Beyonce, and he ain't know it.
I just fumbled some bad little shit about 2-3 Saturdays ago. I ain't gonna lie. I can tell you about that in a minute. I said, boy.
But that's why
You better stop big time on Real Talk. You better go ahead and
Stop
do
it. But I say that to say teams like the Chicago Bulls with Caleb Wilson, like we getting this guy on. I mean, he's on a rook deal. Again, teams like that, San Antonio getting this kid Harper on a rook deal. When you got these guys on rook deals, we have to maximize them because when it's time to pay them,
Wilson, boy ain't played a game yet.
Boy, we
just seen enough.
Just all I got to say
when it goes bad the other way, then it can be because to your point, Ox. Even when Stephon Castle is going to get paid, right? There's still going to be a level of we're projecting he's going to grow into this type of player, right? But when it goes badly, a la maybe Ben Simmons' case, for example, and he doesn't turn out to be that perennial All-NBA first-team guy that you thought he would, that's when you get stuck with these really bad contracts and you can't move them. So there is a level of risk there as well. I think that's what Detroit are thinking too. It's like, well, after what we saw from Duran, do we want to commit all this money to him because potentially he might not turn out the way we thought he would after the regular season he had? So it's very interesting how it's actually a calculated gamble in a lot of things. But I think it also illustrates that like to build a viable championship contender for multiple years now, you probably need guys still on rookie deals. And I think like a guy like Caleb Wilson, if he pops early, it brings the timeline all the way. I think you have to try and build a contender while he's still potentially on that rookie deal, which makes the urgency elevated around the league, which is another factor, I think, in all of it.
I mean, Ron, Philly still had Ben Simmons for 4 years. So they still got the all-pro years out of him. They still got the all-star years out of him, right? They still got the all-league defender out of him. But when it went the other way, damn, did it go the other way. I mean, it didn't happen slow either. Like it went the other way fast. This wasn't something where we can, this could be a reclamation process. No, it was over. Like, yo, we got to come off of this dude and we got to come off of this dude now because we ain't getting nothing else. Like it just went the other way.
My God.
I mean, unfortunately, he got hurt and stuff. He got hurt and stuff, and then that's kind of when it went left for real.
Like bad too, real talk. Like that back injury thing is just something completely different.
And then
otherwise, he would have turned out to be your best player on that team if he never got hurt.
Chill out. when Doc said what he said though, he been cracked up.
Yeah, when Doc said that, I don't know if we can win it with him. Yeah, that kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything that we was trying to do. Yeah,
he couldn't.
Because now, Ron, you can't fight that because now what happens is that my coach don't believe in me. He out on me. He out. He good. He good on me.
Damien, I know that's your man, Damien. That's soft as hell.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely,
soft as
absolutely.
hell,
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying like that's what happened. You know?
Hey, real talk. Your takes are terrible. Mute your mic. Does that mean Real Talk's not Rookie of the Year? My bad, Real Talk. You're not a rookie. You're not a rookie. My bad. Does that mean Real Talk's not panel MVP?
Well, after what he just said about Ben Simmons being the best,
I'm not gonna win it, but this my Luka 24 year. If you go back and watch the tape, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Real Talk, you got my vote.
Some buckets.
Hey, you got my vote. You know.
Well, first of all, Real Talk, that's a terrible example what Ron did, and the reason why is because Ron didn't tell you that your takes suck, like right on the show. Like imagine Ron telling you that your takes suck after we bombed the show. Like we out, like we done with PC. Like PC is done for the season, and like ratings have tanked. And you know what? I don't know if we can move forward with Real Talk. You know what? I don't know if Real Talk gonna be talking the same way. So and not only are we garbage, but you're the reason we suck, Real Talk. That's the reason why we garbage.
Real Talk. Hey, Real Talk. If Ron do that, we going to Ox Court and we
wrong choice
this
of words.
motherfucker down.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If Ron get the tripping,
Well, I set it up. Don't worry. Hey, we got a couple more hours. I'm gonna tell Real Talk everything he needs to hear. But that's the thing, though. As a coach, I'm telling Real Talk what he needs to hear so he can improve in the way he needs to improve, so he can be the best version of himself.
That's not what he need to hear. That's not.
Chill. I know you.
That's
chill.
Ben wasn't a little soft about that.
Yeah, chill. You being an old school dude, I know you understand this. Chill.
Yeah,
Doc could have did it in a better way, but all Doc did was merely criticize Ben the way he needed to be criticized, and told him the things he needed to hear, so he can improve in the ways he needed to improve, so Philly could finally complete the process. That's all he was
tell
doing.
Me what I want to hear. Tell me what I need to hear. Right?
And you know what? And I don't have a problem with that, Damian. But Real Talk, if I'm being honest with you, it's probably best that I got my ass whooped at the house instead of in the grocery store in front of everybody. Maybe we could have. Maybe we could have.
But hey, my people are a little old school. You know, they from Mississippi. They got to say it. You know, get woe out where you show out.
Oh, absolutely. I would get my ass whooped anywhere. Yes,
get your ass whooped.
Like moms would whoop me anywhere. Like it wouldn't take much to get an ass. But you got to remember who you're dealing with here, Ron, and remember who we dealing with here. You can't treat everybody the same way. Ben Simmons obviously mentally was a little fragile, so you might have to deal with him. And Doc knew that too, by the way. This ain't like this is a situation where Doc didn't know that. He knew that. So maybe, just maybe, I ain't saying that I'm not sure that we can win it without him. That's probably not something I should have told y'all. I could have got him by himself and like, yo, if we winning it the way you play, that ain't gonna get it done. We ain't winning it with you playing like this. You got to get better. Now, if I get him to the side and digging his ass like that, as opposed to getting in front of the cameras, getting in front of the cameras and telling everybody, yo, we ain't winning it with this dude. That's way different.
So chill. Let's say Doc got him to the other side and dug in his ass the right way. Then what?
So if I want to make sure that I'm following you, Ron. So if he got him to the other side, if he got
flipped him over the other way,
right?
Chill, you're not following nothing. Ain't nobody digging in nobody ass.
All right, Drench.
Focus.
Drench, you told us about your high school coach used to dig in your ass all the time.
No, I ain't never
it's
told
necessary.
You no shit like
yeah.
No,
my high school coach,
damn
man,
lie.
He used to get on
But
my
it's
ass
poor player
regularly.
management. It's poor player management, man.
Yes.
Sometimes
like-
you know this. There's some guys where even before the game to get them motivated, some guys like to be by themselves. Some guys you got to shake. Some guys needs the coach to yell at him before he gets going. Like this, to me, it was poor player management, but it was also soft. Like you don't take that to heart and just run with it forever, and it becomes your identity. You gotta say even if it goes real bad, you got to prove this guy wrong, right?
Yes,
Like,
Damian. That's my thing. I didn't have coaches call me every name in the book, everything. I didn't have coaches
call me every name in the book.
That
ain't necessary.
I didn't have coaches call a timeout in the second quarter. Tell me I'm garbage. Sit your yada 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 ass down on the bench. You terrible. You the reason we gonna lose this game. You the reason we not gonna be shit. Put me on the bench for 2 minutes and then put me back in the game, and just give me that look. Like, you'll be right back over here. And that's the reason why I went off that game. That's the reason why we won the game. And that's the reason why I performed the way I performed. And so, like,
I'm not getting back in the game at all, though, Ron. Like, imagine him getting in your ass, you suck, and then you don't get off the bench.
But Ben Simmons was never going to be on the bench.
Right. He was never going to be on the bench. That's correct. I just think that the way that was handled, and again, I don't want to go off the rails here. I just think that Doc could have handled that in a different way.
But don't you think that's coddling? No,
to another like standard though, in my opinion, because like that we don't really say too much when a player comes out and has a problem with the coach or the game plan or whatnot. All of that is fine, but
did we lose him? I think we lost him. What up, Ron? All I'm saying is because like Ron, you talk about coddling. I'll use my analogy, my chick analogy. I don't have a problem getting cussed out. Don't disrespect me in front of people. Like if you want to cuss me out, and
you let your chick cuss you out.
And hey, Tay, let me tell you something. We all at some point need to get our asses cussed out. You too need your ass cussed out.
Hey, she ain't finna dig in my ass. I'm digging in her ass.
Here the difference. The difference is where it happens. Wait till I get your ass home. I'm gonna deal with you when we get back to the house. I ain't gonna disrespect you in front of people. We're gonna have this conversation somewhere else, and I will let you. I will let you have a piece of my mind somewhere else, as opposed to getting in front of everybody. You fat lazy bitch! You don't cook. You don't clean. Your money management is. Your money management.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be dating a fat lazy bitch though. I don't know if we got to get to that point.
The point is she wasn't always fat. That's the point. Like this is where we are now.
She wasn't always
you made her fat. You ran her into the ground.
This is where we are now. But the point that I'm making is there's a time and a place for everything. When Doc said what he said about Ben Simmons, can we win it? Can we win it with Ben? Can we win it with Ben Simmons as our point guard? We're gonna try. We're gonna do everything that we can to get better next year.
I think Doc answer was very fair when he said, "I don't know." You really don't know. Like maybe that don't mean we gonna win it with him, like not playing, but like maybe they had other plans for him to play a different position. Like it was a very fair answer, especially after what he just did. I think Ben Simmons just took that. I don't even know if to be honest with you, I don't even think that was an issue for Ben Simmons. I was telling y'all when I first got to PC, Ben Simmons just don't like playing basketball like that. Like he was just very good at it. He didn't really work that hard at it. I was telling y'all that from when I first got there. Like I know people that know Ben Simmons. Like I know Joe, I know a lot of people.
Just one of them dudes that was just good at basketball. Is that who he was?
Bro, they would say he would barely work on his game. They say he would barely work on his game, and it showed. Like I kept saying that it shows. I'm in the gym working on my jump shot shit, and then you go in the game and never shoot a jump shot because you're really not working on it. That's why. Like you going in there for a couple hours bullshitting with the camera, shooting them dumbass shots. If you was really working on something like that, you would be trying it in the game. If you was really dialed in, you would be trying it in the game.
I can vouch for that as well. That's
Caleb
true. That's true.
Wilson.
Yeah, I know, Damien, we probably know some of the same people because I know somebody play for Melbourne. I don't know how you say it like that. Melbourne, Australia. The Melbourne United. Melbourne United.
Yeah,
that'll do. Mm-hmm. But I was they said the same thing. Like he's been like that since he was at the academies. Like he was on there for a couple hours.
Well, he was almost like, it sounds weird, but he was almost like too gifted too early. Like he was bigger, stronger, faster than everyone, which meant that he didn't necessarily need to work on his game to the degree that others did to be dominant still. But when you get to the pros and everyone's great, then you get found out, right? But he just didn't love the game. And then to Chill's point, you throw in the back injuries and then you throw in some of the negative media stuff. It was just like a perfect storm for him to sort of quit on the game. That sort of, after he made his money, like he made sort of generational wealth at the same time, and he was fine. But it's just one of those sad stories. But he never really loved the game like I think that people thought.
But that's what happens too when you don't work on it. Like when you don't work on your game, you're gonna get hurt. When you don't work, work extremely hard for what you got and what you already have and what you're trying to get, misfortunes happen. We all been there before where you try to cheat the grind, whether it's at work, whether it's something you really want to do. You're not really putting in that work, the results gonna show. and everybody can see it. You can lie to yourself and you can mask it with talent all you want, but at the end of the day, the cream got to rise to the crop.
We know,
and
who
that's
working
just
on the game
a
and
matter
who
of
not.
fact.
It's
Come on,
obvious.
man. I've been saying that.
know it.
I've been
We know who
saying that
working on
about
the game,
Ben.
who not. Yes, we do. Yeah, we know who working on the game and who's not working on that game. But this second apron thing, I don't know how much longer, Dame, it's going to be around. And in terms of amending it, I mean, maybe you guys can straighten me out. Like amending it, are we making modifications to the current CBA come 29? Because I'm not sure if the current the CBA in 29, I'm not sure if it's up or is it at that point where we can make amendments to it, like making an amendment to the Constitution, is what I'm saying.
It can change in 29, 30.
Okay, so we can make amendments to it, sure. Okay,
and they'll have to vote on it and all that stuff.
So the labor deal isn't up in 29. We just at that point we can make amendments to it and we can make changes to it. It's still in place, and we basically revisiting this in 2029 to see what we like, see what worked, see what hasn't worked, and we can move on from there. Is
it
that what I'm
doesn't
understanding?
cease to exist. We just have the opportunity to make amendments collectively to what we see fit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes more that makes more sense.
Yo, but chill. Right along those lines, obviously, no team's in the second apron.
Mm-hmm.
And so clearly every team just sees a big red flag with that second apron. And I mean, we all know it. Like, don't nobody up here want to pay extra taxes on the bread that we get.
Fuck that.
Nobody. You already got to pay the taxes that you already have to pay. Now imagine, there being a circumstance in your life where if you spend this much more money, you got to pay double. Actually, we see it happen all the time. I don't know the exact tax bracket, but let's say it's 100,000. If you report that you make 100,000 on your taxes, you have to, or over 100, you have to pay. You jump into that next tax bracket and you have to pay more taxes. Whereas opposed to if you report 99,000, you pay a fraction of that. So like we actually see it in real life, and the actual number is not 100,000. I don't know the actual number. I'm just giving y'all an example. But if that's the case, you're going to report that you make 99,000, and try not to report that you make over 100. And so that's exactly what it is with these teams. But there's a guy named out there. He's an NBA. He works for the NBA. He's in NBA media. I think he's from Australia or something like that. His name's Damian Peters, something like that. Peters Damian, I think. I don't know. This Peters Damian guy. He made a post on Twitter, and I'm sharing it right now on the screen. And this is exactly what he had to say. You gonna get
copyrighted for that?
All right, we talk about the one guy who's the guy that Pablo Torres. These NBA media guys, they're not gonna do nothing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this Peters Damian guy, he said, he gave us the information for the top 3 cap eaters for each franchise by percentage.
Will you focus, Drench? God damn, my dude Drench.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
You eating up the cap. That's what you're doing.
Hey,
you're not eating nothing else, but you eating up the salary cap. Focus, Drench. Come on.
I don't know, Drench, a cap eater?
Come on, man.
Chill. Hey, Ron, that's Zayzito. That's Zayzito.
I know some other eaters, but I don't know about a cap eater.
That's crazy.
How we get there, real?
Don't put me on no goddamn big screen. Nah, bro. See, now you're getting too damn disrespectful.
How the hell we get here? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. I don't know how real talk got on the screen. I don't know how we got to talking about eaters, but hey, Peters, Damian, can you describe what went into this and how you dug this up? Or what made you want to dig this up?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Actually stemmed from the conversation that we had last week around the cap, how we spoke about it, how we did the vote on which guys we'd give 40 million to, which guys we'd give 45, and it got me thinking about sometimes it's not the number that they're making per year, it's actually how much of the cap they're eating up individually. And when you put it on paper and you look at some of these teams and they're thinking about which guys they want to give the most to, or which guys contracts are coming up where the salary cap is increased a certain amount and things of that nature, it's very fascinating to see the sort of divergence between all the teams. Like a team like Philly, for example, almost have 94% of their cap tied up into 3 players. And then you have other teams that try and spread it across where everyone's in the teens and they don't have 20% dedicated 21. So And then there's also other things, other factors that are going on, like what will James Harden's number look like? What will Durant's number look like? What will Draymond Green's number look like when these guys eventually sign? So I think it's for me, it was fascinating to just put it all on paper and see how teams are potentially managing the big money guys on their roster, because it can tell a story. Because I think when you look at that list, Ron, it does correlate to why some franchises are bad potentially, and why some franchises are well managed. So very interesting to see how much cap is being dedicated to some of these guys.
Fellas, so I'm going to throw this up here. I'm going to run through it. Any team that you guys want to stop on, or any potential player that you want to stop on and talk about, we could do that. But let's start with the top. And Damien, it's all 30 teams on here?
Yeah.
All right, so this is an extremely long tweet, but let's get into it. Top 3 cap eaters for each franchise, starting with the Lakers. We got Luka at 30% of the cap, Austin Reeves at 25, and Walker Kessler at 18.5. This is kind of nasty.
That's disgusting.
What's nasty about it?
Yeah.
The Reeves
no melanin.
and the Kessler.
Kessler at
No
18.5% ain't all that bad.
You think so?
Austin Reeves, 25%, not the greatest of numbers. I will concede that point. But and Luka Doncic's 30. I mean, shit, probably deserve 50.
I'm not mad at
you
Luka.
supposed to get Luka Doncic. I ain't
I'm not
mad at
mad at
30.
Luka.
I would be mad at 50 though.
50%?
Oh
50?
yeah, but
Yeah, 50 is insane.
50 is crazy.
This is why I want to get rid of that number. This is why I want to get rid of that percentage number. For that reason right there. I don't want to be held to a standard of what I can only pay my guys. That's my guy. Fuck that. I'm gonna be able to pay him whatever I want to pay him. Whatever I want to pay him, I should be able to pay him that. Period.
I mean, I agree with that too, but they just know the league will be in bad shape as a whole. But
why though?
What's the limit? What's the limit you would give an individual player, Drench, for the cap percentage wise? 40, 45?
I mean, no, hold on. Okay, since you asking that question, that's a very different question. If the team want to give that player the max amount of cap, then let them do that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them do that. But I'm saying, like, if we just get rid of the cap and just allow teams to just pay whoever they want to pay, then it'd be a little, then the league would be in kind of shambles. But if the Lakers want to give Luka 65% of the cap, so be it. Me and Real Talk can suit up and go play for them every day. It ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal at all. I'll take a minimum.
That is what will be happening.
Tripping.
That will be happening. If
So
65% of the cap.
But if I was the Lakers, I mean, I think Luka got a bargain in. His thing is if he asks for 35% of the cap, I got to give it to him. But if he asks me for 45, shit, I might Luka Doncic. I might let his ass walk. It's very hard to build a championship roster giving somebody damn near 50% of your cap, because
he just shouldn't.
They're gonna complain about that.
That's really dang.
Yeah, I mean, Steph Curry's number's big this year, and it does hinder teams like as much as people don't want to maybe see it because it's Steph Curry, but it's taken up nearly 40% of the cap, I think, this year.
And we'll get to Steph Curry. I'm gonna jump to the next team on the list. It's the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson, 18.1%. Dyson Daniels, 15.6%. CJ McCollum, 12.7%.
They ain't really paying nobody.
Jalen Johnson is cool. The rest of the two, I get it. It's a little bit of money, but it's nasty, to be honest. Like, to me, that's nasty. Dyson Daniels, I get it. You got to pay Dyson Daniels what you're supposed to pay him, but looking at it, it looked like somebody getting robbed blind.
All right, this next team is interesting because they got a guy that's making a big chunk of it, but they had another guy that was making just as big a chunk as him, but now he left. And I'm talking about the Boston Celtics. So you have Jason Tatum, who's making 35.4%. Obviously, Jaylen Brown was there, and I'm assuming it was 35% too. But Drench, here's also what's funny. Paul George is making 32.8%. So Paul George is making more than Luka's making of the Lakers cap for the Boston Celtics. And then you have Derek White, 18.4%.
So I want to ask Mars and Damien, because y'all might I never really dived into it for real. How did the Paul George trade affect the Boston Celtics financially that Jaylen Brown wouldn't have affected it? Is it a short term or what?
Yeah, it's essentially because Paul George will come off the book sooner. Essentially.
Okay, that's pretty much what I was thinking. That's pretty much what I thought. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, to Ron's point of saying, Paul George is at 32, I guess you're talking about the long game though. You know what I mean? Like maybe Paul George contract in what, 1 or 2 years? Is it 2 years?
Yeah. This for this upcoming season, yeah.
Yeah, if it's after that, if that's coming off the books, maybe Paul George look around and Boston can give him at a lower number. You know what I mean? Maybe he plays good and Boston say, hey, we want to extend you 2 years, $36 million or something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a number. Maybe that makes sense. You keep a high-level player, obviously not as high level as Jaylen Brown, but you still keep a good player on the roster for a good, decent amount of money, and you're able to build your team around, within the next 2 years. And Boston is known for doing that pretty much. They're known for putting some teams together. I don't think they've been given enough credit for what they've been doing in the what year was Jason Tatum drafted? 2018? 17?
17.
Yeah.
Okay. They ain't been getting enough credit for, and Jaylen Brown was 2016. So they ain't been getting enough credit for what they've been doing over the last 10 years as far as building rosters, to contend for championships.
Drench, I just got a question. And, this is a sincere question, because what I was hearing about why Jaylen Brown was getting so much slander is because he was making too much money. So with Paul George making 32%, I understand he's an OG. I understand he's 36. I understand Paul George isn't the version of what he was due to injuries and all of that stuff. But I just want to know is he going to get criticized for making 32%, or are we going to give him an OG pass?
People have been calling Paul George trash for 2 years because he makes.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say this, Ron. Like, he's going to get criticized if he plays bad, regardless. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how fans are. They will find a scapegoat if they don't want to scapegoat their main player. But I will say this. If you are expecting Paul George to average 22, 25 points a game, your expectation is just too high. Now, the contract for, 32% of the cap, you can't really use that as a factor because he didn't sign that deal with the Boston Celtics. You know what I mean? He signed that deal
with Philly.
With Philly.
Yes,
so
sir.
It's kind of like it just, you stuck, it is what it is, and they did that for the long game. You know what I mean? And I think Jaylen Brown was due for an extension next year, right? Or something like that, or in the next year. Yeah. So that's why they doing that. It's like, do we keep Jaylen Brown alone? We're gonna have to pay him an extension, or he walks out the door for nothing. We get Paul George. We still able to contend. We still able to compete at a high level. And me personally, with Paul George being in the older age, I think he takes a very good discount, even if he plays at a decent level for the Boston Celtics, if he want to continue his career. So I think it's a win-win. If your expectations is for Paul George to do 22 points a game, I think your expectations too high. Now, on some nights, though, Chill,
yes, sir,
he could be one of the best players on the court on some nights. If you look, if he does that, that shouldn't surprise you.
We've actually seen that. We've actually seen that from Paul George this season. Like, there's nights when he's gotten busy. Yeah, we've seen that there was nights when he got busy.
Yeah, but Paul George had that suspension, and so to me, the biggest problem with Paul George and the Celtics is going to be just how many games is he playing?
Absolutely.
That's been the concern. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, obviously Jason Tatum had the Achilles tear, but those two have been on the court. They play games. That's part of the reason why the Celtics are a really good team, is because they're available. I also believe that I don't like the whatever CBA agreement gets agreed upon to where a team who's drafted their two best players have to make a decision about them because of the cap. I just feel like it's fundamentally flawed.
That's facts. Yeah.
There's just
that's
no
what the
way
bird rights was put in place for, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But there's just no way that they have to make a decision on Jaylen Brown because of cap. Like, that's
and also
this is kind of crazy too.
And also, real talk,
really quickly, Drench. Really quickly, Drench. Which is kind of interesting. It's ironic because Ron always uses the word ironic wrong. It's actually ironic that they have to choose between the two players because of the cap when the guy who came up with the bird rights was on this team running this team. That's the goofy part about this.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But go ahead, Drench.
But also, I was gonna say, also, real talk. I heard some things too. Just with the Celtics' new ownership group, it's very, it's very hard to convince an ownership group that's newer to do some things, financially like this. And so I understand that as well too with Jaylen Brown, like with Jason
Drench,
Tatum.
they know what they're getting into. It's pro basketball. They know what they getting into.
Yeah,
It ain't like guys
They're
just
not
making
basketball
money.
people, though. They're not basketball.
Yeah, but you know what you get into. But at the same time, they don't look at it like how we look at it, Chill. They look at it strictly from a business standpoint, and that's what one thing Mark Cuban was talking about. Like, these owners aren't fanatics of the game no more. Ironically, the fanatics word, but these owners aren't fanatics of the game no more. They pretty much look at it like a business, and they look at it like a computer system, and that kind of messes it up. But
yeah.
You can't tell people how to spend their money at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. You can't tell them how to spend their money.
That part I'm not arguing.
That's why Cuban wants to get back into ownership, because he thinks that's being lost, because he's a basketball person, yeah.
And Drench, I do agree with that part. You can't tell people how to spend their money. But what I'm not trying to hear is when these dudes came into the NBA owning a team, this is the same Boston Celtics that they bought for what, $6 billion, something like that?
A group, not one person though, a group.
But that's what I'm talking. A group. They came in, and which means that when we make decisions, he's sitting right there. He's sitting right there. He's sitting like we have to do this collectively as a group. We knew what we were getting into, which would explain why they dumped Drew Holiday, which would explain why they dumped Porzingis, which would explain why they got rid of Al Horford, which would explain why they got rid of all of these guys. Because we're trying to shave money. We're trying to get money off of our books, even though we know for a fact that these guys are making a boatload of money, and it's almost impossible in the NBA to win on the cheap. I ain't saying that you can't win on the cheap, but it's almost impossible to win on the cheap, and they know that. Now, what Coach Mazzulla is doing, really quickly, Drench, what Coach Mazzulla is doing is he's showing that I could get us there with some low rent dudes, but ultimately, I'm gonna need some Class A dudes if we're trying to win this thing.
Well, at the same time, Chill, you talk about spending money. Realistically, people got to make money too, though. Especially, I'm coming into this new investment group. I don't want to talk about spending my goddamn money after I just invested the $6 billion. I'm trying to make me some goddamn money too. Shit. So at the same time, it's like they human, they people. I agree with Mark Cuban to an extent as well too. But at the same time, $6 billion got to be made back. Shit. And it got to be made back slowly but surely. Whatever
No, Drench, take it a step further than that. Like, I'm not okay. First and foremost, Damian, I'm not investing $5 to make $5. That's not the way that works.
We're turning a profit here.
No, I gotta double that motherfucker.
I'm not investing $6 billion to make $6 billion back. What the hell are we doing here? If I'm doing that, I'm trying to double this $6 billion and turn it into 12. And the way I'm doing that is I gotta get rid of some of these dudes that I'm paying $34 million and $40 million. And I gotta see a return on this bread.
And like I said this like last month about it when it first happened. Like, this is an exciting time for Jason Tatum and his fans. And the reason why is because you get to be a rock star. You know what I mean? You get to be talked about with the Luka Doncic. You get to be talked about with the SGAs. You get to be talked about with the Wembys. Not saying he's better or whatever. It don't really matter to me. But you become a rock star. You become the guy that can lead his team as a number one option, not a 1A, 1B type of deal. You get to do that. And I think Boston happy, man. Like I'm telling y'all, if Jason Tatum come out and have a career year and the Boston Celtics end up top 3, top 4 in the Eastern Conference, and maybe they
win
do
a playoff
conference
series. And
man, come on, man. Come on, man. And then now, man, you don't need no 1A, 1B. You just need to make sure Jason Tatum got enough talent around him to do what he's supposed to do. And I think Jason Tatum can do it. I do too. I think he can do it, man. It's about time, man. Who did Jason Tatum play with that dude? Ron, I totally forget.
Luke Kennard.
I thought he had more NBA guys on his team.
I think he showed up the year. He showed up the year that he showed up. No, he showed up 2 years before Zion.
I know Luke Kennard was on his team though, right?
It was him and Grayson Allen.
Oh shit, they mixing white boys together. But but
It was
I
him,
think
Grayson
he's-
Allen, Luke Kennard.
Ron, I think your mic on mute though.
Emil
Who
Jefferson.
was the
Marcus
big man?
Bolden, Jack
Harry
Marcus
Giles.
Bolden was
Was
a
it Harry
5-star.
Giles?
It was
Was it Harry
Harry.
Giles?
It was Harry. Yep.
Harry Giles
Oh,
was
I
on
mean,
that
Harry
crew.
Giles ain't play a whole lot for them, but he was.
He was
Nah,
a
he hurt
freshman.
it.
He was a
just
5-star.
hurt.
He was the number one player in the
hurt.
nation.
Number
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, he was just he just barely played because like injuries
Yeah.
and load management and that good stuff.
Grayson
Yeah.
Allen.
But
Luke
I brought that up.
Kennard.
I brought
Kevin
that up
Garnett.
because I brought that up because I think around that time in college, I think that's when Jason Tatum was the hype of what he was supposed to be. You know what I mean? And he was performing, and then when he got to the summer league, he showed flashes like, oh shit, this is a guy. You know what I mean? It just so happened Jaylen Brown was there too. And Jaylen Brown was getting better at that time because his first year he wasn't as good, but Jaylen Brown just got better. And so now, it's time for JT to get back to what he's supposed to be. And I'm excited for him, even though he's coming off an Achilles injury almost 2 years now. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for him to, show everybody that he can be this number one, like Wemby, SGA, Luka, because they don't put them guys in 1A, 1B categories.
Let's be clear, real talk. I mean, Jason Tatum did make make first team All Pro 4 straight years. Like, let's not act like I was just, I'm just a product of other dudes being nice. No, I'm nice as hell out here. Let's be clear about that.
I think like he's just gonna be able to get up like the volume stats, and whether people act like it or not, that definitely affects talks just in a general sense. It's really nice for SGA fans to say, oh, he averages 30 plus for the last 4 years and whatnot. Obviously, Luka Doncic, FC, we can rattle off 34, 8-8, 33, 9-9. You know what I'm saying?
Are you really rattling that shit off?
Yeah, so like wouldn't it's just gonna be nice for Jason Tatum FC to be able to be like, yeah, he's averaging 31, 9, and 7 this year, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
if he does that a really good scoring
I think
efficiency.
it's a risk though. I think the Celtics have taken a risk in terms of. I think the real test of Jason Tatum's health is not him coming back. I think it's him actually his prolonged health. So he only came back, I think, for like 26 games. I think it was like, I think it was something around 20, and he finished the season injured too. So the Celtics are now banking on what they've seen in that very small sample size for him still to be that guy and this team to still compete and be very competitive in the East. So for me, it's actually also a very big gamble, as well as a guy taking up over 35% of the cap. So it could go really badly too if he doesn't return to that All-NBA first team level.
We saw Paul George do the same thing though. Remember Paul George came back with his leg injury and then he didn't finish the season, and then Paul George turned into Paul George. You know what I mean? Like, so I think JT would be all right, man. I think from everything that I've seen, he looks good. He looks good.
We get a whole summer. We got the rest of the playoffs to rehab, because again, what was that? I want to say like late April when that or was it early May when Game 7?
Oh, when he tore it?
No, not when he tore it. I'm talking about when he last played. So Game 7 between Philly and the Celtics. Game 7.
6 is the last time he played.
Game 6. I'm sorry. So Game 6. What was that, like May 3rd or something like that? So that's early May. So he won't be playing basketball on that level until October. So I got an entire summer to get myself together, to get myself back in shape. I'm not concerned with not being able to run like I was when I had my Achilles injury. I had to come back from that and get that strengthened. I'm able to run. I'm able to hop. I'm able to lift weights. I'm able to work out. I'm able to work on my game. I'm able to play basketball competitively, not to the level of what it is in the NBA, but I'm able to play basketball competitively. And maybe I can kick a couple college kids' ass to get my confidence back, right? So maybe I can do that. So by the time camp shows up, by the time preseason camp shows up, I'm in tip-top shape. I'm ready to go. And let's find out if I still got the goods. Let's find out if I still got it.
Well,
yeah, I'm a believer.
To be fair, Chill.
But
to be fair, Chill, I will say his Game 6 sitting out, Game 6 injury I don't think it was one of those injuries to where it was like he couldn't walk and shit like that. I think it was just a precautionary, and
That's
one
all
of them
it really
things just
was.
being precaution. So I don't think we need to make a big deal about that because it was talks of him actually playing. You know what I mean? I think that Boston Celtics just made a decision like, there's no need for us to put him back out there and risk this shit. So I can't.
If it was
even
up
say,
to him, sound like what you're saying, Dritch. If it was up to him, he would have played. If it was up to him, he would have won.
which is nuts. Which is nuts, but I don't even think we can even say he was hurt for real. You know what I mean? Like he might have had to rest for 2 weeks or a week, and then he got back to it because it looked like he's been busy this all season, boxing and shit, and doing all kind of things. So I think he's gonna be fresh. I think he came back a little bit, a little bit early. I guess I don't know about that injury, but it looks like it's a little bit early. So I think he'll be all right.
I just have my reservations. And it's
I mean, we know.
Well, I'm telling you what it really is, though, is it's like, let's say Jason Tatum does get back to his peak powers, exactly what the best version of himself was. Jason Tatum has always played with a good ass team. He's always played with a team that was at bare minimum third best team in the East. Always since he blossomed. So it's just like this is going to be the worst team that he's played on. Granted, it's still a pretty good team, but it's going to be the worst team he played on. So I'm just curious to see how he is as the ultimate alpha on this team. It's clearly your team. You don't have a secondary all-star or all-NBA level player like you've had multiple seasons. And so like I'm just curious how that goes. Like, yeah, you still got Joe Mazzulla ball, but what does it look like on a Tuesday when we're boxing you up? When we're sending 2 and 3 people at you, where you're our focal guy on the
Brown,
game,
he can pass.
And they were doing that.
Also,
they were doing that.
It's not even like Jason Tatum already. This is like the funny thing when you have a good number 2 person. Jason Tatum already was getting doubled. Jason Tatum was already seeing preloaded defenses with Jaylen Brown on the court. It's not like how he's going to get guarded is going to be significantly different. He already got guarded like the number 1 on that team, which is what me, Chill, and plenty others with common sense been trying to tell your little scrawny ass for the past 3-4 years.
Yeah, but here's also the thing.
No,
you guys aren't listening. You just took everything I said and it went in one ear and out the other. Yes, I can get guarded as the number 1, but if I have a number 2, if I have a number 2 that can perform like a number 1 on any given night and bail my ass out, then that's okay. And you know what's funny? He could bail my number. He could bail my number 1 ass out. And you know what? I don't even get criticized for it. We just let it go. We just let it go because it's whatever. My number 2 was there. Hey, my Robin was there and he stepped up and did his thing. My thing is what happens. It's not just necessarily about how you're being guarded. It's not necessarily about how you're being guarded. It's about you having to carry that team night in and night out. That's more so what it's about. So I have to show up every single night to that level.
Which he had to do
I can't take 4 quarters off. I can't take nights off. I have to be what Real Talk say. 31, 9, and 6. I gotta be that every single night, which means some nights I gotta be 40, 14, and 9.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? These ain't the 88 Bulls, Ron. Stop the bullshit, okay? It ain't like Sam Vincent is his second best player. What the hell are we doing here? Stop the nonsense. They got a good team over there in Boston. It's not like
I know they do, but they don't have Drew Holiday. They don't have Jaylen Brown. They don't have Kristaps Porzingis. They don't have Al Horford. They don't have Kyrie Irving. I can keep just rolling down the Rolodex of teammates that he's had the pleasure of having.
Okay.
Kimba, I'm speaking facts when I say Jason Tatum has had great players.
No, Jaylen Brown played with all of those players as well.
By the way,
JT first season was in the Eastern Conference Finals, yeah.
And you know what's funny? I know Jason Tatum's better than Jaylen Brown. I know that. But last year,
you know that, Ron?
But last year, chill, just take what I say at face value. But last year, what did we say the Celtics were going to be?
I had them as a playing team at best. Yeah, I had them as a playing team at best.
All right. So
I had them as a playing team.
But that didn't happen because of one player. I'm so tired that y'all use that as like some
I
Jaylen
understand.
Brown had months of being mid last year. Months of mid.
Months of being mid.
Yes.
All right.
Months of mid.
So all right, y'all.
Past
So we
December, January, February, mid. Yet they were still winning games, so y'all was able to get this winning shit.
hey, real talk.
He had months of mid.
Facts.
Absolutely.
nah, facts.
Okay.
All right, well,
keep going.
what's up, Chill?
I
Because we here.
I just think it's interesting that we talk about Jason Tatum the way we talk about him. Like, Jason Tatum doesn't get criticized. In fact, he's been criticized from the minute he walked in the door to today. He might be the most criticized player in the league. I don't think that there's a guy who gets criticized more than him, especially consider Ron. The whole
He doesn't get criticized more than Luka. He does not get criticized more than Joker.
Yes, he does.
Last year,
he damn sure doesn't. He
gets criticized more than Joker.
He damn sure doesn't get praised.
Okay. You know what? Let's say this. Even if you don't want to frame it as criticism, he certainly doesn't get the adulation.
He damn sure doesn't get praised as much as
because he's
not
on their level.
And he doesn't get
Because he's not on their level.
So why is he criticized to their level?
How about that?
He's not criticized to their level.
Yes,
Jason Tatum does
won
not.
NBA championship, and instead of calling him NBA
Jason Tatum doesn't get.
Jason Tatum sucked. Jason Tatum, the reason why the Celtics won was because this team was injured, and this team was injured, and this team was injured, and Jason Tatum didn't perform up to snuff, even though he did things in that postseason that hadn't been done in Celtic history, but that doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. What matters is that he wasn't the quote-unquote top alpha dog, so because of that, he ain't that guy, even though they had a parade in Boston in 2024, and they won the NBA championship. I'm 100% confident if there was a guy, one of these other guys that we had who played good and they won the NBA championship, I promise you, we would be talking about Luka way different. We'd be talking about Joker way different. We'd be talking about any of these dudes. Wemby, the way Wemby played in the NBA championship. If he played that way and San Antonio won, we'd be talking about Wemby way different than how we talk about him. Way
Jason
different.
Tatum
But
might
Jason
be
Tatum, on the
the
other
first.
hand, Jason Tatum, on the other hand, since he's been in the league, all we've heard is he's been on bomb squads. He's gotten lucky. He's not that good. Meanwhile, he's gotten lucky. He's not that good. Meanwhile, every time this guy has had to play up to a certain level, Jason Tatum has been awesome. He has been that. But Ron, you hold him to a level, you hold him to a standard that you don't praise him for when he meets that standard. You do not do that.
What stand? Because you guys are now.
You hold him to a top 5 level. You hold him to a top 5 level.
No. I hold him. I don't hold him to a top 5 level because I don't think Jason Tatum is top 5 in the NBA.
Like
I don't think he's top. But here's what I'm saying, because it's a double standard. And so if you guys are going to say he's top 5, if you're going to say he's the best player in the league, if he scores 30 and then he's the best player in the league, then yes, I'm going to talk about him to the level that you guys hold him at, so you guys can wipe your eyes and look clearly and see he's not at that level.
We're a lot closer. Chill is a lot closer to being correct in his assessment of Jason Tatum than you and Ox are of your assessment of Jaylen Brown. That would be so hilarious.
Here's the thing. I want to leave Jaylen Brown out of this. They don't
chill because let's say he has Jason Tatum as the 5th best player, when in actuality he's probably like the 8th. But then y'all are sitting here talking about Jaylen Brown being the 7th best player in the league, when in actuality he's like the
13th or the 13th.
21st is a stretch. Real talk. 21st is a stretch.
He's 15 to 20. That's his range.
What I'm saying is, I want to leave Jaylen Brown out of this. Like, can we now not compare Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? They're not on the same team anymore. They're actually rivals now. I just want to talk about Jason Tatum.
You know they're gonna compare them.
They're going to.
Comparison all season.
Jaylen Brown's circling that one on the calendar for sure.
For sure, Jason Tatum probably circling it too. But what I'm saying is, I just want to talk about Jason Tatum strictly right here because all I'm saying is, you guys have talked about him at a top 5 level. You've talked about him as the best small forward in the league. You've talked about him all the way up here on the levels of SGA and all of this. So my thing is, now we have an opportunity to see. I'm telling you, this is one of the things I'm most excited about for this season is to really see if Jason Tatum is that. Yeah, yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
I know.
Yes.
As you didn't micromanage them when Jaylen Brown was having months of mid, but my God, chill. Let Jason Tatum next year have a bad 2-week stretch. This thing is going to be up here screaming.
Yes, for a top 5 player in the league, you damn right I'm gonna be up here screaming. You damn right. The same reason that if Jokic has a bad 2 weeks, you're gonna bring your Bible, you're gonna bring them thick glasses, you're gonna bring that little black gown that you got, or wear your black suit, and you're gonna do your pastor talk thing. So like that, the Luka haters, you see what I'm trying to say? So all I'm doing is matching the energy that you guys are putting Jason Tatum at. If he's top 5, he's in best in the world talks. What?
That's not true.
Yes, if Jason Tatum is top 5, he's close enough. You're
saying because the rest of the 4 have
MVP.
No. What I'm saying,
when I said that,
if Chill thinks that he's just as good as SGA, thank you. If Chill thinks he's just as good as SGA, it's a lot of people that have SGA best in the world. So he's right in and around there. He's right in and around there.
Is it not unreasonable to want Jason Tatum to step into this role and recapture that? Like, is what Ron's saying unreasonable? Like, I don't understand. Is the reason why
it's reasonable, Ron?
Hold on. The reason why Jaylen Brown didn't get the criticism he got was because the Celtics were overachieving last year relative to expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of people say, actually, the Celtics are a little bit better, well-rounded. They address the center position. Paul George isn't a scrub. Maybe they get the best version of Jason Tatum that they didn't get last year. Is it unreasonable then, to Ron's point, for us to expect Jason Tatum to then play at an All-NBA first-team level like he was perennially before he got injured? Like, is what he's saying unreasonable?
No, it's not. And not only is it not unreasonable.
Wait. Pete, what you just said. Is it reasonable to expect Jason Tatum to play to a first-team All-NBA level like he's already been doing?
For the past 5 years.
This is what me and Chill are saying. All he has to do is come back and be him. Tatum.
That's
We're
it.
not asking him to do anything.
I'm not
There's no new requirement.
Nothing.
There's no new requirement. Come back and be Jason Tatum, and that's good enough.
So everybody plays 65 games. Is Jason Tatum first-team All-NBA?
When
we
Jason
have to
Tatum
see what the season looks like.
I'm saying yes.
Everybody comes back. Everybody's healthy. Everybody plays 65 games. Everybody plays up to the standards that we expect them to play up to. Is Jason Tatum, and I'll leave Joel Embiid out of this because unfortunately it's Joel. And then who else is an injury-prone guy? We can leave the injury-riddled guys out of this. But everybody for the most part comes back and plays at their level. Is Jason Tatum the first team All-NBA?
Yes, he is.
No, so what's your first team All-NBA, Chill?
He could make it, but I doubt it.
So Chill, what is your first team All-NBA?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you.
And Donovan Mitchell plays like Donovan Mitchell. We
can fast forward. Which one of Wemby, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, or Luka are coming off for Jason Tatum?
All of them dudes stay. Cade, bye. Goodbye, Cade. Jason Tatum in.
I just named 5 people. You can't just shout. I named 5 names. There's 5 people in all NBA.
Name again, Moss. Name again.
Which
Moss.
one of Wemby, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, or Luka come off for Jason Tatum?
Giannis, Shea, Luka,
Jokic, Luka, and Wemby.
All play 65 games.
And which one comes off?
Which one of them dudes come off? Let's see. So if I'm thinking about if these guys are, if
I don't know why you just won't say Luka.
I moved him to the back so he can have more time to think. I don't want him to be up here struggling and fumbling through his words. Let's give him 10 seconds, chat. Let's give him 10 seconds. And in that time, you guys like the video, comment, subscribe. Thank you, chat. All right, Chill should probably have his thoughts collected now.
Okay, so as I was saying to Mars's point, so all of these guys are healthy. We're talking about the season that all of these guys are going to have. Jason Tatum, I'm the best ball handler on my crew. I'm the best distributor on my crew.
The name.
All of that stuff.
Just say Luka. Chill, Luka.
Just say I fucked up and overspoke.
No, I'm
just
not.
say that.
No. Luka's not
Chill,
coming off.
just say Luka.
Luka
He doesn't think it's Luka. He thinks it's Wemby.
Luka doesn't come off. Luka stays. SGA stays. Luka stays. SGA stays.
Chill. You don't have to do this right now. I'm telling you. Just say I.
Just say
One of them dudes is
Tatum
coming
second
off.
team. Just say Tatum second.
Nah, one of them dudes is coming off.
Luka.
Nah, it's not
Luka is coming off.
No,
Well,
Luka
Mark
just
and I already had
lost
this
LeBron
conversation.
James.
I already talked.
Luka might win
His
the
numbers
MVP.
are going up.
Yeah, Luka might win the MVP next year for real.
Yeah. One of them.
They're
They're going to be a
win it
top.
too, though.
Every season.
Jason Tatum
Yes.
can win it too, though.
They're
So
not
we
going to
can't. We
give my
can't.
man the MVP.
No.
man.
Jason,
Yeah, 'cause
like
he don't play no damn
Tatum can make
defense.
first team. I just wouldn't. I don't think
Luka
he
got
would.
voter fatigue
He
with
can.
that winning one. That's crazy.
Listen,
It is great.
Jason Tatum and Luka
But
is in
they-
the same boat, chill. They both is in a position to where they can carry the team, carry the torch. They have a well-balanced team. And yes, I'm saying the Lakers have a balanced team, even though they have zero melanin on the team. But what I'm saying, as far as
Colin Sexton over there.
like I said, it
Could
ain't
be.
balanced enough though.
Go ahead. I'm
But
listening.
anyways, what I'm saying is they both is in a position to where they can carry. So they both will have these crazy numbers. I don't know why people are not assuming that Jason Tatum can't up his averages by 2 points more, or 2 rebounds more, or 2 assists more. Like he definitely
will.
can do that. So
If Jason
he's in the
Tatum-
same boat as Luka. You just gonna be picking. It's definitely not gonna be Wemby. I can tell you that right now. It's for sure not gonna be Wemby. And I think you got Jokic on there too.
So
Probably not gonna be him
Giannis,
Jokic, Wemby,
Jokic, Giannis, Wemby, Shea,
Jokic,
Luka.
Wemby,
Giannis,
Giannis.
you could even say Giannis. Only reason why I'm saying Giannis is because he's in a different uniform with, and I do like Giannis with Miami, but he's in a different uniform. So we're not looking at the same Milwaukee Giannis. We're looking at different spacing, a little different system. I think it'll work, but we can put him in there. So you can say Luka and Giannis. Yoke, not gonna happen. SGA, not gonna happen. Wemby, definitely not happening. So you got two guys.
But when have we seen Luka play 65 games and not make first team All NBA?
First team
His
All
rookie
NBA.
year. His rookie
Yeah,
year.
that's it.
Come on.
Some
I mean, but what about
legendary-
Luka's a
you not
lock,
seen
man.
Jason,
Top
but you didn't
5
see
minute
Jason
type
Tatum go
shit.
4 straight though. You didn't see Jason Tatum go 4 straight too though.
Yeah, Jason Tatum is more
There was
so
going to be
making.
5 straight had he not gotten hurt.
See, now
Yeah,
y'all really
yeah,
got
but
me,
Wemby
y'all really
wasn't
got me
around.
out here
Wemby
grade
wasn't
A hating. Because
There was
Jason
gonna be
Tatum
5
now,
straight.
yeah, but he's more so making it on like
Mars,
this
Giannis got to
dude
come off
can't.
the team, Mars. Giannis got to come off the
No,
I mean, if you want to die on the hill,
team. You ask him, Mars, you ask me a question. Giannis got to come off the crew, Mars.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean that's totally fine, chill. But for Ron, I feel like Ron, I think you've drastically underestimating like the position that Jason Tatum will be in to why he could be first team as well too. Mind you, first team All NBA ain't based on the 5. Ain't based on the 5 best players in the NBA. It's based on the 5 players that's having the best season. So your
But that's it.
feelings
That might be
of
even worse
is
for him,
Jason
though.
Tatum.
That might be even worse for him
I think it
because what
benefits
if
him.
like, there's other guys that might take a jump? What if Cade takes a jump? What if Ant makes his first All NBA first?
It's-
team?
Cade already
all
took
possible.
a jump this
It's-
year.
it-
Cade already
it's
took a
all-
jump, and he still.
Well, 'cause you know you can only jump once in your career.
No. You
No,
can definitely,
but
jump more, but
see,
with
Damian.
you jumping, when you jumping, somebody else jumps higher than you. Just because you jump, that doesn't mean that somebody didn't jump higher than you. And the point is with Jason Tatum, I think that the leap that Cade Cunningham takes, I think Jason Tatum could take a higher leap. He's only 27.
But hold on though. It's
Yes.
possible though, damn. It's possible all those guys can take a jump. It's all of that is
Yes.
possible.
Correct.
All of those possible that they can make first team All NBA too. Only thing that I'm saying about this Jason Tatum deal is he is in position to do everything those guys can do. And this is why I said that it favors him that it's not the 5 best players. Because if it was a lot of people's opinion, they don't think he's a top 5 player. He doesn't have to be in people's opinion a top 5 player to make first team All NBA. Because we seen Donovan Mitchell do that shit. So that's why I'm saying it's not. It doesn't have to. He just have
So
to.
you're
have a
saying
good season.
based on sort of public perception of him, he could individually outperform those expectations.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Drink.
That's all I'm saying.
Donovan
But again, a
Mitchell
lot of
made
this-
it
a lot of
because of
this
injury. Jason,
But not
Donovan
just
Mitchell.
injury,
He made it
was
'cause
the
his
it was
team-
the team thing. It
He
was
made it 'cause the
exactly.
team was a
So
team
that's
thing.
why that's the other aspect.
Over
of
who
this.
of those top
Next
five
year,
guys?
He made it because he had a great season.
He shouldn't have
But
made
no,
it
no,
over
no,
LeBron.
no,
That's
no,
for
no.
sure. He
The,
shouldn't have made it over
the
LeBron.
tier one guys, who did he
How
make
about
it
that,
over?
Pops?
That played 65 games.
LeBron. He made
No,
it over LeBron.
the
He shouldn't have
tier
made it
one
over LeBron.
guys, the tier one guys in the league right now.
Luka wasn't eligible that year.
Yeah, Luka wasn't
that
eligible. So yeah,
Right.
you're
year.
right.
It was
about
Shea,
that.
He was on
Giannis,
that year
Jokic.
shit.
Well,
But wait, because
his hypothetical
Ron's-
was
But,
if
but,
they
that,
were.
but all right,
Ron's
that's, all right, we don't need
point,
to do that.
And obviously
to Ron's
Wemby as
point
well,
though.
but-
To Ron's point earlier, what he said a little bit ago, this is a for me. I look at this as like this is a great opportunity for Jason Tatum, just like last season, because in
It was a great
all
opportunity
sports,
for JB.
in all sports, it's next man up. If you get hurt, there's nothing I could do about it. Hey, get better, but I'm gonna do what I got to do. That last season was a great opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This season is a great opportunity for Jason Tatum because this is his opportunity to not get that swipe of slander that he was getting for the last
He
two
gonna get it
seasons. Like,
anyway, though,
well, look at the team he's playing with all this and all
He
that.
gonna get it anyway.
Jason, well, you can't. He can't possibly get this year what he was getting
Well,
the
he
last.
getting all the
his
shots. He
last
got the
two
ball
seasons.
in his hands the whole time.
but
He
but
on a bad
okay,
team. Why you
so
think
but
he getting busy? That's
still
the kind of bullshit I'm gonna have to listen
but
to.
that's a different type of criticism from what he was getting. So this is his opportunity to show, well, I haven't been getting carried by my teammates for the past 6 seasons because he hasn't. Jason Tatum's been playing great. So this is an opportunity for Jason Tatum to show, like, yeah, I've had great teams and I played great alongside with my great teammates. I still have a good team. He still has a good team, but it's a talent-wise, it's a lesser team than he's had before, and this is his opportunity to still make them a top 3 seed in the East, make a deep playoff run, show up in the playoffs, and I think this is his best chance right now to be in the conversations he was always supposed to be a part of. He was always a part of that top 5 situation. He's always been just as good, if not better, than some of those guys. So this is a chance for Jason Tatum to really show out this season. And you know what?
right
He
with
should take
y'all.
advantage of that. And at the end of this season, if he has the best season of his career and he says, hey, this is my favorite season, I'm
He
going to
won't say
applaud
no
that.
foolishness like that
You
because
don't know
he's
what he'll
about
say.
championships. If they don't win the championship, then
How
he
is he about
champions?
champions? How you know he ain't won no more championships
Because I
than
talked
JB?
to him.
If
You know how he sent that message to Kobe? I done sent a message to Tatum.
Oh, gotcha.
How you
Well, this is a great
Ain't no
great
way we do
opportunity
it.
for
You sent the
Jason Tatum.
You sent the message to Kobe.
No, you know how
what?
Tatum had sent
Jason
that
Tatum.
message to Kobe. So I
I
How
thought
could-
you
how
were
could
saying,
I-
like,
how could I send a
sent
message
that
to Kobe?
I sent a message to
That's
Jason.
what I'm
How could
saying.
I-
I thought he
how
that
could
was
I
like,
do
whoa,
that?
whoa, whoa. Like,
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
where we
I
going
ain't-
with
I
this?
ain't-
Because this
nah.
could go all kind of ways. So I don't understand where we're
Nah,
going.
but
it's
Jason
cool.
Tatum is that good, y'all, and I think this is a great opportunity for him to prove it and be a first team All NBA. You know, and if he isn't first team All NBA, that doesn't take away from how great Jason Tatum is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And y'all,
That's
but
just
before we do move on, I'm not saying that Jason Tatum won't make first team All NBA. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is,
You actually
if he
saying that.
does
That's cool.
more, no, what I'm saying is, if he does, it's more than likely because 2 or more of those guys didn't play 65 games.
What the fuck is happening right now, yo?
Or
Chill-
it's because
Chill,
Jason
that's
Tatum
not
averaged
crazy
33,
for me
9,
to
and-
think.
chill.
When
Who's
Jalen-
on
when-
I think
who's on
I think it's a reasonable
who's on
outcome.
It is
Jason's level
reasonable,
of
but
basketball
it's
player
or to it.
that
It's
makes you
or
say
to
that?
it as well.
Like, okay, you got obviously Giannis, Shea, Jokic, Wemby, Luka, and then what? Cade and JB.
Yeah.
And
So
JB,
this nigga's
both of
not-
them.
No,
Both-
no.
Well,
Nope.
I mean, so like why?
You could say
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi.
Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about all the top 12 players. I'm going to talk about all top 12 players. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's it. I mean, what we talk? Who? Jalen Brunson? Okay, we'll get him out of here.
Jalen Brown.
Donovan Mitchell. I mean, well, Jalen Brown's
hell
better than
no.
Anthony Edwards,
Shit,
so
no.
you know.
Well, yeah,
Whatever.
we'll
But
forget
anyways-
Jalen Brunson might get championship like hangover love to where like
Which
he
is
might
It's
just
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
it's possible.
That,
Who is that
you think
happening?
that's
Who is
happened
that?
before?
Who is that? Yeah, I was about to say, Mars.
Mars.
Who have we done that for? Like,
Oh, I don't
who's
know.
somebody who
I
I
don't
don't
know.
ever
I just
remember
made
a
it
guy winning a championship and having a mid-season or being, good.
Kawhi?
And still, no.
I don't know. I can't name you a specific.
That's
either.
crazy.
I will say though, like
It might be
Jason,
I don't know.
Jason Tatum might be the first guy that's won a championship and his reputation got worse.
How about
I will say
that? How
will say
about that?
I think
Now,
that's-
Ron, I want to. Ron,
I think that was because of the Olympics.
Ron, I want to run
maybe
something.
we just came back down to earth.
Or
And maybe because Jaylen Brown outplayed him.
Because I know who Ron is.
Or
so
Steve
Ron,
Kerr don't know the coach for real.
in
like that. No, I'm just
2025,
saying.
Ron, was Joker better than
They
Giannis?
won
Was
the
Joker
gold.
better than Jason Tatum in
I'm
2025?
just kidding.
Was Joker better than
25?
Giannis?
That's
Joe, in
question?
25, was he better than Jason Tatum?
Who?
Nikola Jokic? Yes,
Yes.
chill. Yes.
And was Giannis better than him?
In 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This season that just passed?
No, that's
that's
seasons
25,
ago.
26.
Oh, yeah. I'm
But
tripping.
yeah.
I forgot what year it
Yeah.
was.
Was Shea better than him?
Grass
Yep.
green, ass fat.
Okay. Was Luca better than him?
Grass green ass fat is crazy.
My bad.
25, no.
Wrong saying,
I
wrong
don't-
saying. My bad. Wrong saying.
Was Luca better than him?
I don't
Not
know.
in
Y'all
25.
be,
Yes.
y'all be sleep on
Yeah, I don't
JT,
think so.
man. The dude is good at basketball. Like, super good at basketball.
I-
He is, but he just wasn't better than these guys. I'm giving you guys five reasonable names, and you guys are making it seem like I'm crazy.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I just heard you dudes run down those names. So I heard you
Who
dudes
the
in
hell is that?
25
D'Lo?
I heard
Fuck.
I heard in 25 y'all dudes tell me that Cat was better than Jason Tatum. I heard y'all dudes tell me that Kevin Durant was better than Jason
Who
Tatum.
said
Who the hell is
that?
that?
Hey, not Cat.
Who
I'm
up
not
here
Cat.
said Cat was
Anthony
better than
Davis. I
Tatum?
apologize. I apologize.
Oh,
Anthony Davis was better than him. Leonard was better than him. Let's see.
Well.
Anthony Davis was better than him. Leonard was better than him. So we clear. Jason Tatum. So that's like 7 guys better than him. So that makes him the 8th best player in the game, according to you guys right now. He made first team
Nothing
All
wrong
Pro
with
that
that.
year. He was first team All Pro.
Who wasn't eligible? How many games did Kawhi play? How many games did AD play? Who wasn't eligible?
Okay, so with that, so with that being said, with these guys, even if these guys are eligible, because Mars
Kawhi came on late that year.
Who wasn't eligible? We don't have to do.
Luca wasn't eligible that year. Wemby got the.
Bro, could you stop saying eligible, please? Eligible.
Ron.
Eligible.
Eligible. Nah, you hear
It's
him?
crazy.
Eligible.
Who wasn't eligible? Eligible.
Eligible.
But
So actually, nah,
chill.
because
I
he's doing
can't pronounce.
that
I
on
can't
purpose, bro.
pronounce.
He's doing that on purpose.
Y'all finna start bullying me again because I can't pronounce certain words.
No. Ron,
Hey,
we
but
can
Ox,
actually
but
flip.
Ox,
We can
that's
flip the
Zay
question
Zito.
onto you though.
That's
We can flip the
Zito.
question onto you because you're asking like, hey, which of these 5 players is he better than to make first team All NBA next year? But the question I will pose to you is, when have all 5 of the best players in the NBA? Was the last time
All been healthy.
those 5 made first team All NBA?
Yeah, you're right.
But that was my point. That was my point, real
It doesn't
talk.
typically happen, and that's why I said there's a chance. There, Jason Tatum has a good chance.
So
like
why-
if they did percentages, he has a
but I'm
good
asking
chance
you
to make
that.
All
I'm-
NBA,
But
first
I'm
team All
asking you
NBA.
that because I think it's an unfair or unjust question to ask Chill.
Yeah.
Hey, choose the name, because in all actuality, the probability is one of the 5 probably isn't going to qualify. We don't know which one of the 5, but history has shown us now the 5 best players don't make the first team on NBA.
So
Yeah, but
real
that was my
but-
point earlier, real talk. That was exactly my point.
Mhm.
I understand that, real talk, but that's the point I'm making as well. On the flip side, is it's like, just because he made first team All NBA, yes, that makes him great. Yes, that makes him one of the best players in the NBA. Yes, if you do it, if you're a perennial first team All NBAer, yes, like you deserve your credit, but that doesn't just automatically make you top 5.
Okay,
I kind of disagree. I kind
If
of disagree.
if I'm doing that year in and year out,
Wemby's
Hold on,
relatively
hold on,
new
Chill.
in the first team All NBA stuff.
Yeah, but hold on, y'all. I kind of disagree a little bit because those, like, even to some people, accolades don't matter, but they matter whenever they do matter. For example, those like those stains on people's career, like when they make a second team or a third team or whatever the case it may be, those in 10 years will be talked about the way that they talked about. Maybe not in the current time, but it'll be talked about the way that they talked about. So it definitely matters. So if we all know availability is the best ability for sure. So if one of those or 2 of those 5 guys don't necessarily make it, and Jason Tatum make it while having a stellar season, why can't you put him in those conversations? Just because he's Jason Tatum? Because that literally would be your only thing. It's like if Jason Tatum go and get 33, 9, and 9 and 7, and in the Boston Celtics, I meant 9 one time, Mars. So
No, 9 and 9 and 7. No, you said what you said.
No, in the Boston Celtics are a top 3 seed in the East, and they make a conference finals. What possibly could you say why Jason Tatum can't be in them conversations?
I'm going to say he's top 5.
Conference finals wouldn't matter because it's a regular season awards, right? But Drent, that's what I'm trying to get across here. Just like I said last year, we are not doing that shit this year. When y'all come out here and say these are the only guys that could possibly be first team All NBA. Yeah, I don't care. Sure. I don't care if Damo and Real Talk and whoever else was up here hollering and screaming, talking about I'm disrespecting this person because I'm putting him in the conversation, and other content creators are gonna.
I already know you're wrong.
Other content creators are gonna take that and disrespect these guys because I'm trying to put Cade Cunningham in these talks. We're not doing that shit this season. We're going to let these dudes play basketball, and we're going to pick who were the top 5 guys.
I agree with that.
None of these dudes don't just get grandfathered in to all NBA talks. Now we all know that there's only going to be 12 guys, 13, give or take a couple, that are really in that conversation. But we're not just gonna grab 5 of them and be like, these are the only dudes that we could talk about here. I'm just not doing that shit this season. I tried to put a stop to it last year, and y'all still pushed back. We got to let them play basketball before we decide, because Jason Tatum is more than qualified. He's overly qualified to be a first team All NBA basketball player. Overly qualified for this position.
All right, fellas, right quick, fellas. My man Worldwide Mace Television is up here. He sent through a super chat, and he clearly has an agenda. So let's read his super chat and see what my man Worldwide Mace Television got to say. He sent through $19.99, and now he's putting his money where his mouth is because he just pulled up. He said, Ron, I'll come cook you right now about JT, bro. You were wilding out. Respect.
Best in the world, Ron.
He's just saying respect, by the way. Like he's saying respect.
Respect, by the way.
Like, oh damn, like that's no best. I don't calm down, chill.
No, I'm not gonna calm down. Best in the world. I'm saying.
We don't gotta do that. Hey, Mace. Was it best in the world or by the way?
No. By the way.
All right. Thank you for the clarity. Respect. By the way, look at in total stats for the 2020s regular season and postseason. He is top 3 to 5 in all stats, postseason and regular season.
You forgot, bro. Hey, Mace. Before you get to go on your soliloquy about Ron, hey, what state you in?
I'm in Boston.
Okay. Because I was about to say, boy, if you was in Texas, let that motherfucking window down and cut that AC on, boy. No.
It's 90 plus up here right now. I got the AC cranking in this truck right now. I had to run up out of work. I was listening to y'all, and Ron and Swiper got an agenda against the Celtics, y'all. Y'all got an agenda against.
No, Mace. It's not the Celtics. It's Tatum. That's who it is.
Yeah. 1,000%. And I need y'all. And I need the 1A and 1B conversation to stop. It was not a 1A, 1B situation. There was a clear-cut dog out there who was the head dog, and that was Jason Tatum. It's not even close. In the Celtics, they didn't pay Jaylen Brown because they didn't feel he was worth the money that they were about to extend him for if they gave it to him. It's not about money, cutting costs. No, he's just not that good. He's not a $70 million a year player, and that's just that. I've been watching these dudes from the beginning, and I watched it until the 9th inning. He's not that type of player. This dude, Jaylen Brown, flames out in the playoffs every single year, the same exact way, turning over the ball, chucking up shots, bad shots. He's just not that level of player. Is he a top 20 player? Yes, but he's not. Yes, and Jason Tatum is a top 5 player of this decade, by far. And I stand on that.
This decade
of this,
Bro,
absolutely.
You gonna cook? You gonna cook,
What that nigga? What Big Boogie said? I was paid to go to school for this decade or some shit like that. I don't know about this decade stretch.
They offered me $5 million.
Wait. Mace.
So what did it mean when he outplayed him in the
for this
playoffs?
whole decade?
Hold on, Damian. Before we even do that, let's set some ground rules and let's get the foundation set. Who's your top 5 players of this decade?
Decade is crazy.
Jokic,
Chill that. Hey,
Luka.
And then shit the bed. And then he shit the bed when they seen the Warriors shit.
I'm talking about took a doodoo in the bed and just slept all in it.
Yeah, he did. But y'all didn't take LeBron out of those conversations when he shit the bed against Dallas, though.
Well,
I mean,
these niggas, they're not Bron. Like, we're not talking about Bron.
No. But I'm just saying though, like that can't be your end all be all for it. You're like, he did shit the bed against Dallas.
It can't be the end all be all when we're talking about LeBron James.
Makes I'm 100%.
That's a different dude, bro.
Makes I'm 100% confident that I'm 100% confident that Joker was garbage these playoffs. How many people still think he's the best player in the world?
Yeah, well,
There are those.
Jason Tatum hasn't came close to Nikola Jokic levels.
Of course.
He
There's
hasn't come
levels to
close to
this.
Bron. What are you talking
There's
about?
levels to this. Jason
No, yeah,
Tatum
there
is
are,
not
and
at
without
that
a doubt,
level.
and without a doubt,
Chill,
Jokic
you
is the
can
best
mute
player
his
of this
mic. You know
decade by
that, right?
far.
Like, we can mute him.
Who?
You.
Yeah, you.
No, I'm May said
Oh,
something.
you're talking to Mace. Oh, okay.
No, I was saying Jokic is the best player of this decade.
Okay,
It's
then.
between him and Giannis. It's between
Okay,
him and
then.
Giannis.
So,
But
if
Tatum
I-
is certainly in that. But Tatum is certainly to follow in that conversation after those guys. When you put him inside the conversation with Shea, Luka, those guys, like he's in that conversation with them.
Of this, if we're talking about of this
consistency, the stats
decade,
have showed it. Yes, since 2020.
of this decade, you gotta have Jason above SGA. If we're talking about of this decade, the whole decade,
Yeah, but
you gotta have Jason.
no,
I'm
yeah,
mad
but
at
see,
that.
but everyone's
I'm
not
mad at
going to agree with that. Everyone's not going to agree with that. But I'm just saying he's in that conversation. He's certainly in that conversation with those.
I'm not allowed to have an
this shit
opinion.
slide?
I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
This ain't got nothing to do with me. This between
This
you
ain't
and
got nothing to do with him.
I don't necessarily know if I agree yet. I got to take some time and
Let me
think
call
about
Pin.
it.
Pin a ride
But-
for me. Come on.
But I will say I ain't mad if that's what you want to say though, Ox, because we know SGA had his climb to where he's at now, and Jason Tatum has been fairly consistent in what he does too. So I gotta sleep on it and think about it and come up with a debate like if I was in the PCEL championship or some shit like that. But I ain't mad at you, Ox. Have your opinion.
If we're talking about this season and then we'll skip this season because he wasn't there. But if we go off of SGA's last 2 seasons and Jason Tatum's last 2 seasons, then sure, okay, I could get with SGA. I still think Jason Tatum has a fight in that conversation, but I'm cool with SGA. We're talking about the whole decade. If we're talking about the whole decade, it's Jason Tatum, and it's obviously Jason Tatum. Like,
SGA's been better than him for the last 3 seasons.
No,
but
For the last 3 seasons,
half the
he's
decade.
definitively been better than him. So
He hasn't been
definitively-
definitively to who?
I am going to lose my
Definitively
mind.
to who?
What is happening
was
right
not
now?
definitively better than
What
is going on?
Where my dictionary at? I need to know what definitively means.
Okay,
'Cause I might not know that word.
Ox definitive means, which comes from the derivative, definitely. That's what it means, Ox. Like, there's no question. Definitely better.
got an Oxford
so there's
dictionary over
no
there?
question.
Yeah, I got the Oxford joint.
That broke
I
ass
agree
dictionary.
with
Greek
Ron.
word. I guess I'm just.
Yeah, I knew Mark was
Yeah,
going
but,
to
I'm
agree
saying,
with
but
Ron.
even
Ox
but
got
even
the
if it
Oxford
was over the
dictionary.
last
What's up
3
with
years,
Webster?
even if it was the last 3 years, we talking about the decade
Webster.
though. It was
That's
7
why.
years.
That's why I
after that.
also agree with.
So
Ox.
we have half the decade.
I agree with Ox about the decade.
No, we have
Okay, but
we have 6 years.
the first half of that decade, Jason Tatum was so much
Clearly
better.
better.
He was
No,
better.
okay. Well, so just check me out, Ox. We got 6 years, right? I'll give Jason Tatum the first 3 years.
You don't got to give it to him.
No, you gonna
Okay. Look,
See, Baron, but you're looking at it from
right quick,
offense.
Mace.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you get the floor. I just want to say the first 3 years, okay, I'm not giving it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum takes it. And you know what? We can even say in those first 2 years, Jason Tatum cleared SGA. We can say that.
Yeah, Jason,
but the last 3 years, and especially the last 2 years, SGA has had 2 of the best seasons in history. None of Jason Tatum's seasons were historical. None of them were historical.
But it don't have to be though, Ron. We're talking about 10 years. Like at that point, you just going off of what you believe is.
Let me look at that.
But Tatum missed a year too.
Tatum did miss a year. He did miss a year. So really, it's 5 years to 6 years.
6 years. Yeah.
He did miss a year.
The same amount of time.
Shay's VORP this decade is 36. Jason Tatum's VORP this decade. We're gonna get to the facts.
This doesn't mean anything.
And Jason Tatum's VORP this decade is
it's 40, huh?
Well, let's see.
27.
31.
Jason Tatum's VORP is 27.1.
Ron, so question, Ron. So my question to you, Ron. So
Hold on,
Jason Tatum's a better defender than Shea too. Let's just not.
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say.
Jason Tatum has playoff VORP. I forgot about playoff VORP.
He's way better in the playoffs.
Nah, because one of them anchored a historic defense. Jason Tatum ain't do that.
Gonna lie. You could add Jason Tatum's regular season and playoff VORP together. They're below Shay's regular season VORP. So
yo, he's still, but Jason Tatum is clearly better in the playoffs.
Ron, so in 2023, so Ron,
ignore that real talk.
So Ron, and we had
and Shay's playoff VORP is right there with.
So in 2023, when
that VORP shit.
When SGA for real, Ox, if we being honest, if we keeping it a bean, yes.
Thank you for that up, Bars. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. So in 2023,
we needed that.
When SGA game expanded and he ended up being more of a bucket getter, and I think he was first team All Pro that year. Previous to that, what's the gap between him and Jason Tatum? Like we going into the 22-23 season, Ron. What's the gap between SGA and Jason
There
Tatum?
wasn't SGA and Tatum conversations.
There wasn't, Mars. Like we wasn't having that conversation. So now Jason Tatum, who is first team All Pro again, you just showed up to the party, and now we having a conversation.
Yo,
about
Ox, I can't hear chill, bro.
Oh, I can't.
He's not saying nothing.
I can't hear him either. Chill, can you hear you?
Yes, I can hear me just fine. Absolutely, I can hear me just fine.
You might got to jump out and jump back in. I'll do that when I'm on the question.
So we go from not having a conversation about you and this other guy to the next year. I'm still playing at this level. You just showed up here. Like it ain't like you've been here for the last 3 or 4 years. We ain't even been talking about you and this dude, and I'm still playing at this level. You just showed up here. I'm still getting busy at this level. Now it's the conversation, and then all of a sudden you jump me. And why do you jump me? Even though real talk, let's not leave out the factor of winning, which we did do that. Let's not leave that part out. We did win the NBA championship, and I was criticized immensely for that, even though we won it.
Went to the championship in 22 though, chill. And at that point, to your like what you saying when SJ popped up, we like, man, who is this little nigga? You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum
hadn't popped yet.
Jason Tatum was a god in basketball talk. And we looking at SJ like, oh, what's up, little bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, stop this. Of the decade, come on.
But to be fair, this is like the same argument of like who ranks higher in the 2010s between Steph and KD. And like the consensus is Steph. That's the consensus. But the exact same argument that I'm not saying it should. I'm just saying the consensus is Steph. But the exact same argument of KD and Steph weren't even a conversation for the first half of the 2010s. From 2010 to 2014. There was no KD Steph convos. No. But then the second half of the decade happened and Steph did everything he did. And now people are comfortable saying it goes Bron, Steph, KD in the 2010s. That's how people are comfortable doing it.
Agree with that, Mars?
That's the same case for Shea right now over Jason Tatum in the 2020s.
Do you agree with that?
I don't agree with it. I think KD's body of work in the 2010s would have him number 2 for me. But the consensus is Steph. So the same argument for why it's Steph over KD in the 2010s is why it would be Shea over Jason Tatum in the 2020s, because not only has he put forth historic seasons, 3 straight, he's also been a top 5-ish caliber player for 4 straight years. Jason Tatum being better than him the first 3 years doesn't mean that he's outweighing the all-time seasons that Shea is putting forward. That doesn't necessarily mean that.
No,
You know,
Also,
respectfully,
Chill, we see players also like in a year's time they jump a lot of players. Like that's the
absolutely.
thing. Like
I'm not arguing that point.
But Jason Tatum was still better than him in 23, though. Like he was still better than Shea in 23.
I think he was better in 23 as well.
Still better than him.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Shea's been better than
I
last
think
3 years, and I agree with definitively.
The
But he's also
conversation
got to a
louder
level
in
that I don't think
24.
Jason Tatum's ever got to. And I do think that
matters as well for me as well.
Shea
conversation got louder.
like I don't agree with the Kobe whatever stuff, but like Shea has got to an all-time level, whereas I don't think Jason Tatum got to an all-time level. I think Jason Tatum has been an amazing player for basically the whole decade, and that holds weight. But Shea got to a level that I don't think Jason Tatum did, and that's been for about half of the sample we're looking at right now.
So
He's
the
been at
fact
that
that he got-
all-time level. I think that's valid to say he's better in
So
the
this goes
decade,
back
even
to
if it's
the-
less years.
So this goes back to the logic of like you haven't been on my level for the past 4 years, but you have these 2 seasons where you 50 and 27. So now the fact that you 50 and 27, we're going to disregard the fact that over the last 4 years you weren't close to me and I was doing astronomical things. To your point, not 120 games of averaging 20 a game. No, I wasn't doing that, but I damn sure was playing at a top 5 level every year. I was doing that. Meanwhile, okay, what year did I miss?
He also did miss a year. That is actually
He missed
relevant.
the whole
He
year
missed
as well. I was about
16
to
games.
say that. Yeah, it
But to
matters
be
too.
fair, Shea started getting shut down for tanking. He played like 35 games 1 year. But
The year Shea missed, which was what year, Ron?
The next 4
No,
years will
Tatum.
determine who probably takes
in
it.
21,
Oh,
Shea
but you
played
said Shea
about half
missed
the
the
year. But in 21, Shea played about half the year because they started tanking. And then the next year he played about maybe 55 or something because they started tanking again. So he didn't play a whole lot in 21 and 22. But then 23 he started playing, and then
He didn't
24
play a whole lot
onwards
in
he's
21
been.
and 22.
I mean, so Chill, what Harden between 2012 and 2013 jumped a slew of players. Right? 2012, last year in OKC, 6-man.
Yeah.
2013,
2015, he
has that year.
I mean, K did it
So
last year.
by the
Yeah.
time we get to like 2014, 2015, it's not crazy to be like, yeah, James Harden is definitely better than Carmelo Anthony. Is that like that's not a crazy statement anymore? Now, if you said that in 2012 when he was a
Sure.
6-man, you would have got looked at stupid. But then as
Sure.
soon as he goes to Houston, you know what I'm saying, and does what he starts doing, he jumps a
Right.
slew of players. I mean, that's just.
But I think I think the difference is that the guys that James Harden did not jump were guys who were still playing at that level. I think that's the difference. So guys like Curry, guys like KD, guys like James, right? Leonard, guys like that. Like I'm thinking because they were still playing at that level. By the time James Harden got there, these dudes were still playing at that level. Jason Tatum, by the time it took SGA to do what he did, Jason Tatum was still playing at this level, and they were still winning at a high level, and they were winning off the strength of Jason Tatum. And with them winning off the strength of Jason Tatum, I'm not going to argue the league MVPs from SGA. I'm not going to argue the 120 straight games and being the best bucket getter in the game. I'm not going to argue that point. What I am arguing is that if I'm playing at this level and I've been playing at this level, you show up and you play at a better level for a short period of time, I don't think that automatically jumps you over me.
At this point, it's not a short period of time, though. But go ahead, Mace. And Mace, I also want you to get off everything that you came up here to, talk about too. So
I mean, a lot of it's getting talked. No, a lot of it's getting talked about too. But I just don't understand. Like, I know everyone up here doesn't really care about accolades, but in the era of positionless All NBA, I don't understand how you're not top 5 in 4 out of the 5 years you're making first team All NBA. That just doesn't make any type of sense.
There's only been positionless the last 3 years, and
okay,
Shea and Tatum both made first team all of those years. Well, actually, Tatum didn't because he missed it this year.
Okay. So even before, but I'm just saying though, I just don't understand like how he's not on these dudes' level. Like what Ron's saying, like, oh, he's not on Giannis's level. He's bounced him twice. He's not on Jokic. Obviously, I don't think he's on Jokic's level. He's not on Luka's level. Bounced his ass too on the biggest stage. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's never made sense. Like how this dude has literally been consistent for years with winning, with stats, with being at the top of his conference, with deep playoff pushes, being the clear number one. How this dude isn't considered a top 5 player. It's just, even dudes have been saying that Ant has passed him up, and Cade. It's like, bro, what? That doesn't make any type of sense to me. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Because they're not better. Like, Cade and Ant are not better at basketball than Jason Tatum. They're not better. Like, I don't know if it's Ant's shit talking and how he's all rah rah rah. Like, yeah, Tatum is light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not about all that rah 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 stuff, but he comes to play, y'all. And there's no doubt about it. Like, he comes to hoop. Like, yeah, he did shit to Ben in 2022. I'm still pissed off about that. But this dude has been the model of consistency for quite some time now.
When did Jason
regular
Tatum
season and playoffs?
In your opinion?
I think that 2022 run put him up there. Like, he was getting busy up until Golden State. I think that 2022 playoff run put him up there. Like that, the year that they had Ime. That's good. Yeah, like he was cooking.
He was cooking that year. I will give him that.
He was cooking.
So who was he better than to where he was top 5?
Now remember, we're talking about something different here, Mace. We ain't talking about at basketball. We're talking about also what you produce too, because it ain't just being about being a basketball player.
No, he is talking about.
He said he was a
no. I am talking about basketball. Yeah, I'm talking about basketball.
So just as a basketball player.
Hey, chill. Hey, he don't need no counseling.
Never. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm saying as a basketball player.
Argument for Tatum.
No. Like, yo, for me, it's as a player because, like, yo, some of these dudes that are considered top 5 are irrelevant on the other side of the court, and I understand, like, yeah, they can control the game on offense, but the way that dudes be playing through Jokic and Luka's chest is disgusting. Like,
Jokic is the best player today.
Yeah, and I understand that, but I'm saying though, like,
but he's not.
Tatum has to get credit for playing defense. Like, he has to get credit for the defender that he is.
Your opinion. He's still not better than Jokic.
I think he's better than Luka. That's for sure.
All right, cool. So in 22, who was the top 5? Who was the top 5?
I'd say Giannis. I think Steph was still in that conversation.
Okay.
It's hard to say KD. Jokic. I can't think of names, but outside of that, I didn't see anyone clearly better than him.
In 2000,
Braun was still around too. Braun was still running around too. He just wasn't playing as much, but he was still out there.
He got hurt in 22, and James got hurt in 22.
They missed the playoffs in 22. That was the Russell Westbrook kid. But Braun averaged 30 shots to him. I mean,
and he played center.
How soon we forget Joel Embiid? It's okay though. I remember you, Joel.
Yeah, Embiid too. Definitely Embiid too. Definitely Embiid. To me, that's the biggest what if in NBA history. But that's another conversation for another day.
So at best, he's what, 4th? Because Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid. No, because you said Steph as well. So he's 5th at best in 22.
Yeah,
and that's because you think he's better than Luka.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Has he been better than Luka the whole time? So from 22 to now, he's better than Luka.
I'd say so. Confidently.
Well, that would explain why he's top 5 for you then. Okay, so Luka is the one who comes out because in 23 it would be Giannis, Embiid, Jokic, and then Tatum, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still feel about stuff. Okay, cool. I disagree, but I understand it. That's fine.
Mace,
agree to disagree.
Is your argument that how can a player not be considered top 5 in the world when he's perennially crowned top 5 in the world by a first team All NBA selection?
That playoff success, winning, that comes with it too. Yes, I think playoff success and winning that comes with it too.
Fair.
especially if you're
I
at the head of
understand
the
the logic.
snake. I think that has to carry for a lot. Like that has to mean a lot, especially if you're at the head of the snake.
I understand the logic, but you said
Jason
there was a
Tatum
clear.
does check all the typical boxes, like
Yeah.
the typical. So.
Yeah, you said there was a clear.
However,
People don't care about that stuff like they used to.
Yeah. See now, me, I still do. Like
It's
I
'cause of you,
understand,
Mars.
because
Yes.
I think that, but I
Yeah,
know
I've
why.
made it
I
abundantly
know
clear,
why
I don't.
people don't see him on like Luka and Shea's level and Jokic and those guys is because he's not that efficient. He's not as efficient as those guys.
But they do care about it for the other guys, though. That's the thing. Like, it's not like it's not that they don't care about it. They don't care about it when it's him, but they care about it when it's other people. Like, we care about Wemby being the defensive player of the year. We don't care about Evan Mobley being the defensive player of the year. Like, we care about.
Because he shouldn't have been. That's why.
That's okay.
That's the difference. We care about Steph Curry being the unanimous MVP. People don't care about Steve Nash MVP. You know why? Because they don't think Steve Nash should have won his, but they think Steph Curry should have. So when people get an award that people agree with, they're going to value the award. When people get an award that they disagree with, they're not going to care about the award.
Some people don't think Steph should have been unanimous.
That's the point with Jason Tatum, and that's why it's wrong.
But even they still think they should have won it.
No, but that's the no. But that's the point and why it's wrong. Like that's why it's wrong, because people devalue what I'm doing as opposed to what you doing and what this guy is doing. Even though I'm doing something on that level, even though I'm doing something consistently on that level. Every year I'm doing that. But you know what? You don't really like me that much. Probably because I played for the Boston Celtics. I bet you if I played in Portland, this wouldn't be a big deal. I bet you if I played in Oklahoma City, or I bet you if I played somewhere else, because if we're being honest, the Boston Celtics are, for all intents and purposes, they are the rich kids. They've always been the rich kids, even when they've had down years. The Boston Celtics have been the rich kids. I bet you if Jason Tatum was doing this in Brooklyn, or if he was doing this in Toronto, he'd be viewed differently, completely different. But because it's Jason Tatum and he's doing what he's doing consistently, and I'm averaging 27 a game, 28 a game, 30 a game. I'm giving you 8-9 rebounds. I'm giving you 12 rebounds. I'm cracking the long ball at a good rate. I'm closing out series. As bad as I may shoot sometimes, or as bad as a series as I may have, but a lot of you guys, when you talk about closeout games, when we're talking about the postseason, when you're talking about getting busy when it matters the most, I've done that. I've 100% done that, but we put context on that because he didn't shoot the 3-ball as well, or they blew the Dallas Mavericks out. Even though Jason Tatum had everything to do with them blowing the Dallas Mavericks out in Game 5. Like that wasn't because of Jason Tatum. He had 30 and 13 or he had 30 and 10, and a lot of that 30 and 10 came because they was blowing Dallas out. Well, a lot of that was because I was helping blow Dallas out.
No, chill. He was spearheading them, smack Dallas all around. He was spearheading all of that. You don't lead your team in points, rebounds, and assists, and then all of a sudden, then dudes the whole media just disregarded everything he did. They just disregarded everything that he did. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. That was disgusting.
So, Mace, there's a clear difference and separation between Brown and Tatum. Even though Brown's done some things that he hasn't. Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Shout out to Tabo.
Like, what did you see when they were together? That's
a layup.
Like there was a significant gap between them.
I seen how easy Jason Tatum made the game look compared to Jaylen Brown. Like, there's a lot of flaws that I've been seeing in Jaylen Brown's game that he still has been doing he's still doing today since being like a third-year player. Like this dude.
So you're one of them aesthetic guys. It just didn't look as easy for you.
No. It's more than the aesthetics. It's the fact that this dude Jaylen Brown turns the ball over religiously. It's the fact that he takes his team he takes the offense out of rhythm religiously. I don't like his shot selection. I don't like the fact that his knee needs a hand. Like, that left hand is weak. I've never seen a handle that weak from a superstar type of player. I've never seen a handle that weak.
Aren't you a Kobe guy?
This guy.
No, you said, am I a Kobe guy?
Yeah. Where do you have Kobe ranked all time?
Oh, here we go with this shit, bro. He's trying to make a point about Jaylen
Brown. Top 5.
Okay, so
top 5.
Can we get back to Jaylen Brown? Like, he was making.
No, I'm saying, like, hey, a guy who had bad shot selection, a guy who was turnover prone at times.
Jaylen Brown and Kobe really are like.
Yeah, not yeah. That's not even close. Nah, yo, that's not even close.
Real talk. I don't want nothing to do with this. Don't get me involved in this.
Not yet.
I have nothing to do with that.
Nope.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like
you go wrong. Just like you, I think that Shea versus Kobe conversation is disgusting. That's disgusting. The fact that Penn came up here and said that shit was nasty.
Hey, real quick, I
wish that ticket was up here for that.
I want everybody to understand that this guy thinks Jaylen Brown and Kobe Bryant are the same player.
You know what? Since you're going to put me on the big screen and do this, I do. All right. Mamba Brown. That's his new name from here on out.
Brown Mamba?
Brown Mamba. And you know what? And it's all coming full circle. Hey, chill. Where Kobe from in the United States at least?
From Philly.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Yeah,
That's nasty.
God works in mysterious ways.
Wait. So you
Thank
telling
you,
me
Jesus.
that after JB leaves Philly, they're gonna retire his number at Lower Merion?
I don't want
No.
I mean, that's kind of what they gotta do. Just on a
Jaylen Brown's wearing number 8, right?
Shout out Brown Mamba.
Is he wearing number 8?
No, he's wearing
That's
7.
crazy, bro.
7. Oh, that's close enough. 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. You know, hey. All right. But Mace, you got anything else that you would like to speak about with Jason Tatum, the Celtics, Jaylen Brown?
You put your whole household in danger. God finna strike lightning down wherever you at. You need to tell your people to evacuate immediately, Ron. That's shameful what you're doing right now.
What?
Yeah, that's criminal. But Ron, I'm good. Thank you for having me on, yo. Thank you for having me on.
All right.
Good to talk to y'all too. Good to talk to y'all.
Any other time you want to come up here and get deep fried, we could do that. Now go in there. And don't take this out on your other employees, all right?
Oh, no. The day's over. I'm about to go wrap up right now. It's over. Day's over.
All right. Beautiful day in Boston, too. Beautiful day.
I appreciate that he hopped off the clock to push a line for Jason Tatum. I appreciate that. Sometimes, you know what? More of y'all need to do that. Just leave work. No call, no show. Just leave work and push a line for your favorite player.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sentiments of
tell your boss,
represent players' choice.
Tell your boss, tell your teacher, tell your wife, fuck you. I gotta go push the line for Jason Tatum.
Don't do that.
Everybody isn't fanatics like you and Penn are about your favorite player.
God,
all right,
ladies and gentlemen,
pay your bills.
If your landlord got anything to say about it, say fuck you. I'm pushing the line for Jason Tatum. I'll pay you next month.
The sentiments of Ox do not represent players' choice, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do that.
Absolutely.
Yo, but fellas, you guys obviously see the title of the show. Can we build a championship team with one player from each division? Really, 2 players. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick draft. We're going to run through this fast, though, fellas, because we actually kind of have to. Chat, give us an order. Here's the rules, y'all. You get to draft 2 players from each division. So we're building.
No.
There's 6 divisions.
6 divisions.
And
So we're drafting 12 people?
Yeah, we might have to go 6.
Wait,
I mean, I can draft boss. It's up to you guys if you guys can be.
Now let's do 12.
Let's do 12. Be a full roster.
12. Full roster, and the goal of this roster is to go 82-0.
So the playoffs don't matter.
Go 82-0. That's it.
Nah, because we got to build a championship team. So not to go 82-0. To go 82-0 and to go 16-0.
So we ain't losing the game.
So
all right, bet.
Sure. So yeah, chat. Did you guys? Hey, Ox, can you start at?
No, I don't see one yet.
Chat, we need an order.
Wait, come on, just send some in, and I'll start. The first one I see.
That one don't even have. So
okay, no, that one's cool. That one's cool enough. Okay, yeah, that one's good.
My name ain't even. So put the Luka Goat one.
You're not taking part. You know that, right?
No, I am. Luka Goat one right there. Or
nope, hell nah.
See, told you. I thought I was lying.
I don't know who did that.
I didn't know.
Mars got motion.
Yeah,
why I gotta be
Mars wouldn't got the controls again.
I wish.
Hey, why I got to be 82-0 though?
Because it's gonna be 8-0.
That's the
You want to do 80?
guy.
You want to do 81
Best
and
team
1?
possible. Best team possible.
82 and
No,
2.
Okay, look at this one right here. Look at this one right here.
That would be kind of crazy.
Boom.
You feel,
Why I
you
gotta
feeling
go
that one,
last?
real
You know-
talk?
Now G07 trying to get back on Real Talk's good side. He think he slipped. Yeah, I see what's going on. Disgusting.
and
Oh,
we-
wait.
we
Okay,
doing
that one
summertime
don't work. Here
draft?
we go. Let's go.
there we go.
Build
Are we
it.
doing a
Let's do it.
summertime draft?
Yeah, you got long
Yeah.
first pick in the next round. Yeah.
Hey, Ox, can you start it?
All right, bet.
Are we
okay.
drafting 2 players at a time?
No, it's one.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about? Nigga, I was trying to speed it up. Golly.
Oh, that was such a dumb question. What the fuck? Let me drop both my guys. Like,
You see the
what?
time?
I mean,
Yeah.
can't, like
Yeah, I
2
think
is
they
the bad. 'Cause
eventually-
I gotta go and I gotta go. So
All right, come on.
Let's
We
do
got the order. We got the order.
Let's get into it. We're just gonna run through it quick. We don't need no explanations. We don't need nobody to clown on anybody else's team. Let's just run through it.
which division?
We got the
starting with?
order: Ox, Mars,
Which
Real
division
Talk,
you want?
Damian, Jordan. All right, y'all just got it. I don't got to be in it.
Yeah, I'm going.
No,
Like, all right.
that's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
nah, fuck those. But nah, come on, let's get into it. Ox, you first up. Word. Ox, you first up. Who you want?
Does it matter what division we going with?
Nah.
We'll start, Ox. We'll start with the.
No, he could go with whatever division he
yeah,
wants.
he could go whatever
division you
division.
want. You just can't take more than 2 people from.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Got
right,
it.
so
we know
we'll
who
go
his
with.
first pick is.
Wait,
Wait,
but hold
wait.
on.
We're
Is
doing
Kawhi
teams that currently-
in the Pacific division? or
Kawhi specific. LeBron, he doesn't count because we just don't know.
He don't got a team right now.
LeBron,
I
Harden.
can't get James Harden.
I mean,
Draymond
nobody
Nah.
picking Bron anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna start in the Pacific division and get Kawhi.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hold on, no, Kawhi's not in the Pacific. He's with Toronto. So
Well,
what's
they
that?
traded
Uh,
yet.
The trade
The trade didn't go through.
So he's still with the Clippers, Ron.
That's the Atlantic.
Man, why the
That's
fuck
why-
do we
that's
gotta
why I
do
was
about
asking, are we
division?
doing
At this
are we
point,
doing
let's
players
just
on their
draft
new teams or
players.
lost
Shit.
players on their new teams. I'm putting Kawhi in Atlantic on Atlantic. I know the trade hasn't completely went through, but he's a Raptor.
Okay.
Interesting.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, okay. I'm starting in Atlantic. I got Kawhi.
All right, Mars, it's on you.
I think I gotta be strategic and draft from like the terrible divisions first. So I'm gonna take Giannis from the Southeast Division.
Southeast Division is not a terrible division.
It's terrible.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Charlotte sucks.
All right, Mars got Giannis. Real talk.
I'm gonna go Southwest
Kawhi.
division. Because there's not much talent there. Give me Wemby.
Like I said, Kawhi in the Fed division.
We're on the same page in terms of our strategy.
I'm
All right, real talk got Wemby. Damian, who you rocking with?
I'm gonna go SGA Northwest.
Damn. Shit.
That's like the most talented division, so I'm cool with that one.
So I guess I gotta bullshit and go motherfucking. I hate y'all. I guess I gotta go
So a
Pacific.
lot of players.
But you can still choose from another division that's already been drafted. If you want.
SGA Northwest.
Yeah, it's just
SGA is
each of us
Northwest.
drafted
You
2
can only
players
just
from
take
each
2 from each
division.
division.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you can,
bro, I'm going with give me Jokic in the Northwest.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Drench got
You
Jokic.
already lost me.
Chill, you got back
Chill.
to that.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna stick in the Atlantic Division because Ox took Leonard. I'm gonna take Jason Tatum, and then I'm gonna go.
We could have wrote that one in from the start.
Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna go. I'm with Drench. I'm gonna go to the Northwest Division, and I'm gonna take SGA.
Hold on. Damian already got SGA.
SJ is going. SJ is going.
Dame already have him. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
My bad.
Let's see. Then I will stay in the Southwest Division, and
You
I'm gonna
ain't
take
saying
Cooper
you going to
Flag.
the Southwest.
I'm gonna go to the Southwest
Taking
Division.
Cooper
shit.
Flag?
I'm gonna take Cooper Flag.
What?
Shout
What?
out to you, man. Shout out to you. I ain't
Shit,
take people
go
back to the
ahead.
draft
Quick.
concern.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the Atlantic Division. I'm gonna go ahead and just take Joel Embiid. I don't know why y'all bullshitting.
I'm trying to go 82-0. You're gonna play 6 games.
I'm going
Fuck
Pacific. Pacific.
Oh, I thought we could only take 2 players because Ox took Kawhi Leonard. That's why I didn't take Jalen Brunson because I would have taken Jalen Brunson.
You can take 2 from a division. Everyone can
okay.
take 2
Well,
from a division.
I didn't. I thought because Ox took. I apologize.
Chill-
So rewind.
chill-
So,
chill-
Wants
would
Jalen
you-
Brunson.
so, yeah, I'll take Jalen Brunson out of the Atlantic Division.
Ain't
I'll take
no
Jason
rewind.
Tatum and Jalen Brunson.
I mean,
I'll take Luca.
you still
from
had the opportunity to take Jalen Brunson. You
Pacific.
didn't. So you know, it's what-
Because I thought that we can only take.
I didn't want
Because I
Jalen
thought
Brunson.
Ox took. I thought we was only
Neither
taking
did I.
2 players out of that division. My fault.
Wait, damn it, you got Luca.
Luca from Pacific. Yeah.
Oh, we.
You got Luca
Luka fell
and
this far?
SGA.
Good night.
That's fire. That's fire.
Good work,
That's
Dave.
fire.
Okay.
See,
I
Luka
got
and
Joel
SGA,
and
yeah.
Jokic. What the
Their
fuck?
fan base
No
is gonna be
off-ball
arguing who the
play.
best player on the team. That's what
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what
No
they're gonna
off-ball
Best back in the
play.
league right there.
Oh, we're assuming everybody's healthy, right? We have to.
Yeah.
Ox-
No.
Yeah, we got
be.
to.
Well,
Wait. He
That's why I
took
didn't
Joel,
drop
but
them
don't
beat.
put Kawhi into this.
Yeah, hell no. We can
So
assume
I'm
everybody
not-
healthy.
I'm not
Ox
draw-
took
I'm not
Kawhi
drafting-
number
We
1.
assuming everybody
Clearly,
healthy, bro.
I'm
assuming
not
health.
drafting injury risks because you gotta go 82 now. I'm not drafting injury risks. Just-
No, you got only way you go 82 is if you turn the injuries off anyway. So shit.
Exactly.
Nah, that's illogical.
Let me
That's
guess, you
illogical.
want Dylan-
Hell
let me
nah,
guess, you want
better-
Dylan Harper.
You better draft durable players. You better go draft some durable players.
Okay, I'm gonna go to.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go Pacific and give me Steph Curry. I got Steph and Wimpy. I've broken
Yeah.
the league.
Hey, okay. I
Is
wasn't
your
expecting
man
that.
still on the board? Is your man still on the board?
Yeah.
Real talk?
Yes, he is. He's
I'm
done.
gonna empty the Southwest division of good basketball players and take Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got
Somebody
the
gonna get a
best-
Mint
I've got the best
Thompson
players.
in Sengun. They'll be all right.
Someone gonna take Şengün and lose instantly. So I mean, shout out to them.
All right, Ox, you got 2 picks. Right now you got Kawhi.
Okay, so I got Kawhi, I got Jaylen Brown, and I got Anthony Edwards.
So Jaylen Brown in
Wait.
the
When did you
Atlantic.
make the Jaylen Brown pick?
Just
He's
right now.
making it right now.
Back picks. He's got Jaylen Brown and Ant. That's his 2 picks.
Why the fuck
You
you got
took
2 picks
Ant?
back to back?
Because he was first. So he
Oh,
gets,
okay.
So now it's back on
Okay.
me. So now it's back on me.
I was
hating on
Um,
Ox for a minute.
Man, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna take my second of the Southeast division because once again that division sucks. So I'm gonna take Anthony Davis.
No, Anthony
From
Davis ain't over
Washington.
there no more.
Yes,
Oh,
he
my
is,
bad,
man.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
Washington.
South-
Yeah,
You
Washington.
said Southeast.
So-
I'm sorry. I thought
yeah,
you
so
said-
that's my. So I got AD, Giannis, and KD.
Ugh.
Okay.
Mean ass front court. Okay. Real talk. You got Steph and you got Wemby.
I'm going to need Steph Wemby.
Go ahead, get Şengün, then.
Hell no.
Right.
I'm moving up. I'm moving up to the to Atlantic because I need to contend with some of Mara's size. Give me Scotty Barnes from Toronto.
Shout out Scotty.
That's a solid pick. Penn would think you won this.
Oh, I'm definitely winning right now. I mean, but you know,
I don't know how you win, and I got Joel and Yoke.
I got
Dang.
Wemby and
I ain't
Steph
even
Curry.
peep. You got Joel and Jokic. I ain't
I'm
gonna
going
lie.
back to Atlantic, and I'm taking OG Anunoby.
Great pick. Damn it.
Mhm.
Damian
I
got
like
my
Jalen
Luka,
Brown side,
SGA,
Jalen
OG
Brown will be
Anunoby.
taken. I'm noticing.
All right, it's on you, Drench. You got Embiid and Jokic.
Okay, what would make this team run? Ooh.
Hey, Drench, it is a guy. Ooh, it's a guy for you.
Ooh. I need some more size and playmaking. Give me Cade Cunningham. Nope.
That's
It's like what Joel and Jokic said. I need more size. I guess.
Yeah, I need more size. Is Giannis still on the board?
Hell
Nah,
no.
Giannis been gone.
Nope. He was the second pick.
Give me Cade Cunningham, then.
That's a great pick.
That was my
Drench.
next pick.
Yeah, give me Cade Cunningham.
All right, Drench got Embiid, Cade Cunningham, and Jokic. It's on you, Chill. You got Jason Tatum and Jalen Brunson, both in the Atlantic, so you can't draft in the Atlantic no more, but everything else is wide open.
Absolutely. And in the Central Division, I'm going to take my man Donovan Mitchell. Come on over, bro.
Oh shit, no.
Could have
Yes,
got him in
sir.
the
yeah.
last round. I ain't gonna
Yes,
lie.
sir. I'm going to take
I
my
was
man
never gonna
Donovan
pick
Mitchell.
him.
I don't love
Yeah, I would
that.
have got Sam Merrill. Shit.
And I do need some size because I got some bucket getters, but I do need some size. So I'm gonna stick in. I need some defense. So I'm gonna stick in that Northwest Division. I'm gonna take Rudy Gobert at my 5 spot.
Knew it.
Nice
Donovan
pick.
Mitchell and Rudy reunited. Interesting.
I don't want to overthink this. So let me go back to that Northwest Division before some guy try to make him a bench player. So go ahead and give me J-Dub. Come on, man. What we doing? Kicking ass and taking names.
That's a good
I'm
pick.
kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
I like Jordan's team. I ain't gonna lie. I like Jordan.
Kicking ass and taking names. Come on.
All
man.
right, Chill got Jalen Brunson, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. Drench got Embiid, Cade Cunningham, Jokic, and J-Dub. It's all you, Damian. You got Luka, OG Anunoby at SGA.
Yeah, I need someone from the Southeast Division. I'm actually going to take Bam.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. 83.
That division is dry now. Oh my god.
All right, Dame just grabbed Bam. Real talk. You got Steph Curry, Scotty Barnes, and Wemby.
How everybody else got 4-5 players?
They're coming back to us right now. What's
It's
up?
coming back to you. Don't worry. Calm down, relax.
Okay. Yeah, Bam being going does holy.
That's why I
that
got
hurt.
that division done quick.
I want.
Or I mean, there's one more. One
Yeah, I
of
know.
Ox's guys. And that's what I'm finna take. Boom. Let me getting Franz. I'm picking up Franz from that division.
It
Shit.
gets
I
dark over
thought he
there,
was gonna skate.
Taking a
I was.
prime.
I thought he
Nah,
was.
it gets dark over there, man.
All right, Real Talk
it's
got
right.
Scotty, Franz, Steph, and Wemby. I'm not mad at that squad. All right, Morse, Giannis, AD, KD.
That's fire.
Halliburton, Central.
Damn. God
Allie.
damn. Boy, you a
Bro,
motherfucker.
I'm putting Halle around play finishes, man. Get off the road.
Boy, if I
So
would've
it's on
smacked
me, right,
Hallie,
Ron?
it's no way I'm
Yeah.
not going 82-0.
Ox, you got Kawhi,
right, let
Jaylen
me
Brown,
get,
and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I got Kawhi, Jalen Brown, and let me get Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh,
Wait. Ox, you
Wait. No, because Kawhi's in the Pacific, Ron. This
No,
deal didn't go
Kawhi's in the
through.
Atlantic. He's an Atlantic
No, he's
player.
not.
Yes, he is.
If Ron said he's counting for the Atlantic, you're kind of cooked.
But he's not. The Atlantic.
But Ron makes the rules. It's Ron as well.
Hey, send me something to my
make shit
phone
up.
now.
Okay, whatever. Ain't no big deal. Okay. I'll take Jalen Duren.
What the fuck?
I mean, you got to take place from the Central Division.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean Jalen
He's
Duren
one of the
got
best in
busy.
the division. I don't know what to say. He's one of the best in the division.
Damn, I can't fuck with the Northwest Division no more. I'm mad.
Jalen Duren and
This is really hard right now. I'm choosing between two people. I gotta grab him.
Take him, Ox. Take him.
Nah, I can't. Because if I leave Coop around too much longer, y'all gonna snatch him up.
I was just about to take him. That's the only reason
Yeah,
why.
I got it.
So you're
I
taking
thought he already got. I thought somebody already.
No,
got,
because Chill took
I
it
thought
back.
Coop was better than
JB
Wemby.
said-
Jalen Brunson. He took
I
it back
gotta
and he
take.
went.
I
Jalen Brunson.
gotta take Coop. I'm gonna take Coop. So I'm gonna take Jalen
So-
during the Cooper flag.
I'm a.
Hey Ron, you gonna have to take over my team. You gonna have to GM my team.
Later, big fella.
I gave you something solid to start with though.
Later, big fella.
Wait. So Ron, do you want Cooper flag or Evan Mobley?
Coop.
Okay, Cooper. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, Cooper flag.
Somebody already picked Cooper Flag, right? Oh no, Chill put
Nah.
him back.
Yeah.
Chill put him back on.
I'm gonna take my last pick in Southwest. And take Kyrie.
Oh, I was
pick.
thinking everybody forgot about it.
Hell no! So I got Halle, Kyrie, KD, AD, and Giannis.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, that
I got
that
some in my
backcourt is
sleeve, boy.
cheese. That backcourt is chopped cheese defensively. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey.
Giannis and AD backline. You think I care? What?
I have
y'all boys don't know. I got a trick up my sleeve.
You do have
boy.
Victor Wembanyama. I ain't about to. You could drop
Come
a
on,
bunch of bum defenders. I'm gonna be like, hey,
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
get defense.
That's why I was
Come on.
going to draft Kyrie. But your ass drafted him. Because I would have.
Who turn is Damian turn? Go
Is
ahead,
that me?
Damian.
No, it's on Real
Yeah.
Talk. You got
Oh,
Steph,
my turn?
Scotty Barnes, Franz, and Wemby.
He just. I thought he picked.
Let me see. I need some shooting. I need some more shooting on the team. And because I think I have enough defense to insulate this other player, let me get Jamal Murray from the Northwest Division.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Glad you stayed.
If
away from my
Kyrie was
guy.
off the board, I would have gone with like a
Yes.
All right, Damian, who you rocking
I'm
with? You
getting-
got Luka, OG, Bam, and SGA.
Cat, Carl Anthony Towns. as my
Somebody
five.
ought to pick Cat, huh?
Nah, Ox tried to, but he couldn't.
He couldn't. Yeah.
Oh, because he was in the same division. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Chill. It's your turn. No, it's actually my turn.
It's your turn. Mhm.
I already thought about it. I got Pascal Siakam. Y'all boys are asleep, boy. Y'all fucking
nice.
sleep.
That's a good one.
I'm destroying y'all.
Drench got
size.
Embiid. Drench got Embiid. K. Cunningham, Pascal, Jokic, J.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good
Oh
team.
my
It's a good team.
gosh.
Nice
Boy,
team.
we
Chill.
Big-
You got
it's a
two
big
picks.
team as well. That's a big team.
You got 2 picks. Chill. You got JT, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert.
So I got my lead guard in Brunson. I got my 2 guard in Mitchell. I'm gonna put JT at the small forward, and I got my 5-man in Rudy Gobert. I'm gonna put Evan Mobley at the 4, and then I need some wing defenders. And with those wing defenders, I'm gonna go down to the Northwest Division, hand over Amin Thompson. Let me get him. I need a stopper.
Nice.
I'm not mad at
Nice.
that. I'm
Nice.
not mad at
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
And
Men
over.
make sense for your team. Men make
Yes,
sense
sir.
for your team.
Hand him over.
Men and Rudy's going to be interesting on offense.
No, we're not doing that, Mars. No, we're not. We're not doing that.
Jordan, back at you. Who you rocking with?
For my 6th man off the bench. Okay. I think some guys will be there later on. I'll just take Paolo Banchero. Fuck it. Give me Paolo. You niggas
Well,
never
right,
get
Paolo
the rebound.
is-
bro.
It's one of the better options in the Southeast that's left.
Yeah. You niggas never getting the rebound over me. That like we pushing. Anybody get the rebound, we rolling. Sprint out.
Drench got Embiid, K. Cunningham, Pascal Siakam, Paulo, Jokic, J-Dub. Damian, it's on you.
I'm gonna go back to the southeast and take Concanipple.
Damn it. Damn.
He really one of the only.
I mean, the Wizards have a point guard. I'm just saying.
And I'm done with that.
By the way,
But I already
done
have
with
a
that
By the
division.
way, okay, nobody talking about this, but
I'm
by the
telling
way,
you guys, you should have joined my plan. Get the Southeast done quick.
Yeah, I'm done with that one.
All right, it's on you, Real Talk.
Who my 5 right now? Steph.
You got
Jamal.
Steph, Jamal, Scotty, Franz, and Wemby.
I have the best line of versatility.
You need some shooters on the
Shit,
wing.
no, real talk. I clearly got the best line of versatility. I clearly did.
I
And
have
defensively,
the
too.
shooting on the
Yeah.
wing. I got Murray and Steph.
Yeah, I said on the wing. I didn't say fucking in the backcourt.
Man, that's enough shooting right there, man.
Scotty Barnes gonna be glorified Draymond. I see
exactly. Facts.
I see the vision.
Exactly. Let me see. We're assuming health, correct?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the bar you set.
Relative to
definitely
who the
gotta be
person
healthy.
is. Like,
Definitely got to be.
we can assume health, but if somebody, like when we put this on social media and somebody sees that you have Embiid and the goal is to win a championship, they're going to jump to whatever conclusions they want to. So,
I may need some more point of attack specifically. So this is going to be my 2nd pick out of the Northwest. Give me Jaden McDaniels.
I like that.
Nice pick. Nice pick.
I'm gonna take Devin Booker out the Pacific.
Yeah, I was waiting on that to happen.
Damn, D Book just sliding in the Pacific like that is crazy.
I was waiting to see if he was gonna get picked up because the Pacific gets kind of thin as well.
Yeah. So I got 2 picks. I don't know how Chet has slid this far, and I really want to take Denny, but
Shut up, nigga. Damn, why you saying that?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Chet
rock
was gonna
with
make
Chet.
it the next go round. I ain't gonna
Nah, man. I got Jalen Duren in my center. They could get slim. So hey, you and Chet, whoever's playing better on that given night, y'all get to play 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, Mars, you was right. Let me go ahead and get Trae Young. I got Kawhi, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet, Cooper. I need somebody to really run point. And I got a bunch of defenders. Yeah, Trae, come on and run this point. All right, Mars, back on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Pacific sucks. Like, I'm not taking no one on the Kings, respectfully. The Clippers.
Hey, whoever got the background noise, you got to mute yourself until you about to talk. All right, go ahead.
I got a TV or something.
The Clippers don't have no one I want right now for real. I guess I'm just gonna have to empty out a roster spot and just wait for him to rehab and take Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. Okay. It might look good on paper. All right, Bars got Jimmy.
People can take Embiid and say healthy Jimmy Butler.
All right, real talk.
We drafting bench players.
Do I not get a turn? What the fuck?
You ain't your turn yet.
We got the long way around, yeah.
Okay.
On the way back.
Yeah, it ain't your turn yet. You got to go Damian and then me.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I thought
Then you.
like, what the hell?
So I'm gonna do a backup guard from the Pacific. Give me AR. Give me Reeves.
Interesting. So you go Murray and Reeves. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
That's
glad you
what
picked
on the
him.
board.
That's
So you
food.
winning the war.
Go ahead, Damian. And
I'm gonna
don't take my guy.
I'm gonna take Kristaps Porzingis here.
Nice pick.
That's
Nice
a good
pick.
pick. I
Forgot
him.
about him.
That's a good. I'm there. Oh yeah,
That's a very
Jimmy
good
Butler.
pick.
Me, my Porzingis. I mean, I got enough size anyway, but that's a good.
That's
pick.
a good
I like
pick.
Porzingis. That's a
But
good pick.
but this pick right here now, it's gonna be my backup once again. Size. Stephon Castle. Come on now, what we doing?
Yeah. It's a
Come
good
on
one.
now, my man 6'8" now. Shit. What are we doing?
Damn.
Go ahead, chill.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, allegedly.
So I'm clear, Ron. I got Brunson at the 1, Mitchell at the 2, Tatum at the 3, Mobley at the 4, and I got Rudy at the 5. And I got my point of attack defender coming off the bench and Amin Thompson. I need some more. I need some more muscle and some more versatility coming off the bench in terms of defense and to add some offense. So I'm gonna take Zubac to back up Rudy Gobert, and then in addition to getting Zubac to back up Rudy Gobert.
Hold on, chill. Zubac's in the Central Division, right?
Yes, he is.
You already got Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, that's right. I only can get 2 guys.
Yeah,
That's
get
correct.
It looks
your
like
ass out
I
that
got
division.
Zubac.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
Go ahead, chill.
That's
I already
correct.
got my team. Y'all lazy. I already got my team written out already.
That's interesting because now it's getting really thin. So
All I just need is
What's your roster look like, Drench?
So what I'm gonna do
I'm
is
gonna pick my next person.
I'm gonna go up to the Pacific Northwest and I'm gonna take Klingon behind Rudy Gobert.
Nice.
I'll take Klingon and I'll put him behind Rudy Gobert. I got my point of attack
Hold
defender.
on, wait. Clean it. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll take Klingon and then in the
So you can't take Klingon.
Why
you
can't I
got you got Rudy. Oh no, I'm in Southwest. My bad. I put him in the wrong position. My bad. I put it in the wrong position. My bad.
Trying to sabotage.
You got Klingon. You got Klingon and a min.
I'll take Klingon. I already got 2 guys out the Atlantic Division. I already have 2 guys out the Central Division, and in the Southeast Division, he already took Bam. So I feel like I need some athleticism. So I'm going to take Jalen Johnson off that Atlanta Hawk team.
That's a good one.
Nice
sir.
pick.
Damn.
Player better than KD
Yeah,
in round 26. Nice.
All right.
Nice
sir.
pick. But
That's good value right there.
now we back to the best team. I got some interest. I'm not even gonna play because I still got a lot of other picks I can pick, but I'm gonna just go ahead and get my boy off the board. Give me Michael Porter Jr. What are y'all doing? Come on, man. I got a dead eye.
Not mad at that. Not mad at
Another
that.
6'10". Boy, I ain't got nobody on my team under 6'7". It's what it is.
All right, Drench got MPJ out there, Atlantic Division. Damian, it's on you.
Yeah.
I need a backup point guard. I'm going to take Dylan Harper.
That's a
Nice
good
pick.
one. Damn.
Off the bench. Yep. I'm good with that.
Damian, Dylan Harper. It's on you, Real Talk.
This will be my second pick out of the Atlantic Division. I need a backup center.
Mhm.
I want rim protection on my court 24/7, mixed with the ability to be a lob threat. Come on, Mitchell Robinson.
Nice.
Nice pick.
I'm guaranteeing my 48 minutes of elite playmaking around my specialist scorers. So I'm gonna go Northwest and take LaMelo.
Nice.
Good
So
one.
I've got Hallie and LaMelo, just dishing the rock to KD, AD, Giannis at all times. Kyrie. Book. Yeah.
Okay. I could get with that.
All right,
That's
I'm
an amazing pick.
gonna jump to the Southwest. Let me go ahead and get Zion Williamson. Everybody's healthy and playing 82 games, right?
Yeah.
Zion's a good pick. Zion's a good pick.
That's cool. That's a good
Yeah.
pick because I had him on my board. It's cool. Just knock him off my board.
If
It's no
Kyrie
big
was
deal.
gone, Zion was gonna be my next pick from that division.
Yeah.
Zion, and then damn, this Pacific Division is disgusting. I'm gonna just leave that be. We're gonna go to the Central and let me get. Should I get Tyler Hero? God damn. Yeah,
like
man.
dudes
I go
already- Sound like dudes already came through and ate everything, Ron, and you just got what's left.
definitely get leftovers.
Ron got everything that's left.
Yeah, I'll grab. I need some shooting. Nah, man. Let me get Brandon Miller.
Damn, you motherfucker.
I'm taking Assault Thompson out of the Central.
Damn, man. That was my next pick.
I was like, let me
Okay.
just get the best wing defender in the sport.
Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
Is it on me? No.
Some road
It's on. It's on. Yeah.
Can you name my team for me, please? So I know like where my
You got Steph Curry, Austin Reeves, Scotty Barnes, Mitchell Robinson, Franz, Jamal, J Mac, Jaden McDaniels, and Wemby. You still need 2 picks
So
in the
I'm-
Central. You still need 1 in the
Yeah.
Southeast, and you need 1.
You got 2
One
left
in
in
the
the
Southwest.
Central. Oh my!
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yes.
this is a bad strategy. Your blast picks are gonna suck.
No, they aren't. Huh? Because wait, hold on. I got Franz. I got Scotty, Jaden, Jamal, Steph, AR.
I'm all right.
I need some point of attack. I need some point of attack off my bench. Give me Andrew Nimhard from Indiana. That's one from the
Man.
Central too.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm kicking y'all guys' ass.
All right, Damian, you got Luka, Porzingis, OG, Cat, Bam, Conker Nipple, SGA, Dylan Harper.
Zingas
I'm
and Cat.
going-
Oh my god, that's filthy.
I'm going to take Aaron Gordon.
Nice. Nice.
That's a nice pick. Very nice pick.
Healthy 82 games. Yep. Okay.
So right now I got Jokic, Embiid, K, Jada, Pascal, Castle, Porter, Paulo. I'm gonna just give real talk his lemon. Give me Derek Lively.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
give me Derek
interesting.
Lively.
Okay.
I'm noticing he's not being drafted out of the Southwest, by the way. 2-time All-Star.
Yep.
So Ron, I already got my lead guard, I got my 2 guard, I got my small forward, right? I got my power forward, and I got my 5-man. I got my backup 5-man, I got my point of attack defender. I ain't got no floor spaces. How about you hand over the kid from Charlotte, Conker Nipple? Hand him over.
He's gone. He's gone. So no,
took him. Who took him?
Long gone.
Damien.
Gone.
Yeah.
Damien took him?
Gone.
I
Yeah.
got him. Sorry, man.
So
Sorry.
Damien already so
You
Damien
also can't
already
get the other shooter over there in Charlotte either. Brandon Miller gone too. So you
No,
can't
I
get
wasn't asking for him. No.
Can't get
So
him.
if you're not going to give me him, I'll take Klay Thompson on my crew. Yeah, hand him over. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll take.
Wait.
I'll take Klay on my team. Hand him over. Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's how geriatric Clay's being drafted over someone else in the Southwest.
Yes, sir. I'll take Klay
Two-time
Thompson on my crew. Let's see. So I got a floor space. I feel like I need another floor spacer too, to be honest with you. I don't think I have
Just believe in Amen Thompson's development. That's what you've been telling me.
That's why I got him on my crew. Yeah, that's exactly why.
He's gonna be the shooter you asking for.
That's exactly why I got him on my crew. In that Northwest division, I feel like I do need another spacer. I'll take Lauri Markkinen on my crew. Yes, I will.
That's a good pick. That was my next
Yes, sir. I'll take Lauri Markkinen on my crew.
Nice pick. Nice pick.
Well, since it's my turn again, let me go ahead and go back.
Hold on, wait, chill. You got Klingon and you got Gobert.
Oh, well, I already said it was my next pick. Someone might take him before me, but that was my next
pick. I do.
Hold on, you got
you can't have Markkinen. You're correct. You're right.
Nah, you got to get one from the Southeast and 2 from the Pacific.
Correct. So I gotta get.
I'm cooked too. I need 2 from the Pacific as well. Jordan too.
There's no point guard.
I got my 2.
Is being disrespected, but it's cool.
I got my 2. Exactly, Mars. I got my 2, but I'm not about to pick him next. So somebody else pick it. Fuck it.
Is Luke Kennard already gone?
No,
of course not.
I'll take Luke. I'll take Luke Kennard. I'll take Luke Kennard.
He's in the Pacific. He's in Phoenix. If anyone didn't know.
Oh yeah.
I'll take Luke Kennard as a floor spacer. I already got Klay, and I already got Klay, and I'll take Luke Kennard.
I mean, damn, chill. Your team is ass. I'm going back to that. Is that the Southeast division I was in? Yeah, that's that Southeast. Go ahead and give me AJ DeBonsa. Come on now, what are we doing, man?
I was wondering who was going to draft a rookie. I was wondering.
Yeah, me. I've got a guy.
If worse came to worse, I would have took Kambuza out of the Southwest if worse came to worse.
Yeah. I already got enough vets. Now I need some young dumb defenders. Go ahead, and give me AJ DeVonsta over there.
All right, it's on Damien. Damien, you need 1 in the Southwest and you need 2 in the Central.
2 in the Central.
About to end up with Josh Giddey. Oh my god.
Nah, I got a backup point guard. You know who I'm gonna take here? I need some shooting. I'm gonna take Max Strus.
That's crazy.
Strus on Merrill.
How do y'all end up with this ass of a team like this? To where y'all gotta make.
Can I get Sam Merrill instead?
Oh my god!
Sure, Sam Merrill if you want. See, this is why I locked in on the bad division.
I need all shooting at the moment.
This is bad.
Real talk. Who are you rocking with?
Okay,
I need 1 in the Central, 1 in the Southeast, and 1 in the Southwest.
Give me Trey Murphy.
It's not bad. I'm not mad at that.
That's good.
I needed some shooting on the wing, some athleticism.
That's actually a great pick right now.
What divisions does everyone need?
Everyone.
One Central, I think.
I already got
me.
2 up the Northwest. I got 2 up the Atlantic. I got 2 up the Central.
Well, Ron, what do you need?
I just need 2 out of Pacific.
Me and Drench. Yeah, me and Drench both need 2 Pacifics. Mars, obviously, you need 2 Atlantics and a Northwest. Real talk, after his last pick, he needs a Central and he needs a Southeast. Damien needs a Central and a Southwest. And Chill needs a Pacific and a Southeast.
So basically, no one's battling with me, so I can just choose whoever the best is for my divisions, and I don't have to worry about saving the picks. So the best player available in the Northwest Chet, J-Dub, and Shea are gone. Aaron Gordon, Murray, and Jokic are gone. Denny and Dame are both still available, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ja. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna
And
pick
then
Ja, but I couldn't.
And
pick
Lowry
him.
Markin and Jaren Jackson are all still available.
It's a good crop to select from still.
I'm gonna take. Do I want to go offense or defense? I'm gonna go Larry Markkinen.
All right, Mars got Markkinen. I got 2 picks.
Lowry is not gone. Chill couldn't take him because he already had his Northwest place.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this quick and easy. I need 2 Pacifics. Draymond is the obvious,
Fuck.
the obvious pick
cool.
that's left. Let me go ahead and share
Draymond's
my
not on the
defense.
team. Draymond's not on the team. You can't take Draymond. He's not
He's
signed.
a free agent. That is the fact.
Same reason why no one
yeah.
can take James
All
Harden.
right, no doubt. I can't get Draymond. All right, hold
Yeah,
on. Let me think now. God damn.
Yeah, I think you
That's
just let
cool.
you get one of the
I'll
best
just leave these
defenders
roster spots open. Hey, what's
That's
one
all
with
I'm
9?
saying. I
Shit.
took Jimmy Butler. Just go rehab on my clock. Like, yeah.
You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna go Tyler Hero.
Interesting.
Should go Jaime.
You gotta pick another one. You gotta pick another one though, right? You twice, huh?
I gotta go one Pacific. Boy. Pacific
I'm
division.
glad I'm cleaning up the Pacific.
Oh,
you
let
can
me
pick
get
one.
my-
I'm gonna get.
You know what? No. I'm gonna go Caleb Wilson and I'm gonna go Jalen Green.
Good. I'm
Tyler
spanking your ass.
Tyler Hero and Jalen Green are redundant. So I would rather
So
get
nobody
Tyler
else-
Hero, or I'd rather get Jalen
Ron.
Green and get Caleb Wilson.
Ron, so nobody else can pick from the Pacific Division, right?
Wait, hold on. No, I'm tripping. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna get Caleb.
No.
It's still on me. It's still on me. It's still on me.
Nigga.
What do you mean I can't read it?
You just
I have
five
no-
players.
Mark has not wait yet. It is still on me. I mean, I'm
but you
making
picked
2
five
picks.
players. No, you didn't pick 5 players already. You gotta stick.
You
with
guys
Jalen
make
Green
it seem
and
like
Caleb
we're already 3 picks down the road. It's literally still on me, and I'm making
Because
2
you keep
picks.
picking.
And
That's because you
all
keep
right.
picking.
Check it out. I'm gonna go Jalen Green, and I'm gonna go Bulls point guard Josh Giddey.
All right, cool. No more picks.
Don't nobody
for you.
want Josh Giddey anyways.
I do.
And so Mars.
I like
Of course you do. So last division, Atlantic. I get 2 players from there. So obviously Tyrese Maxey is the obvious one. But what guards do I have? I have LaMelo, Hallie, and Kyrie, right? I'm Book.
Yeah, Devin Booker.
God
yeah.
damn, that's nasty,
Yeah.
Mars.
You have wings?
Yeah, I have wings. I have a star. I have KD. I have however do you
Jimmy.
find
Man,
Larry
just
Markkinen.
pick your team because I can't nobody else pick from the Pacific Division. So I
That's
know
what I'm thinking. I'm
blocking
trying to
it.
make sure I'm gonna take Paul. I'll take Paul George because I know I was gonna take Paul George anyway. So I'm gonna take Paul George. The players who got traded for each other would have been nice. Who took Jaylen Brown?
I got Jalen Brown.
Of course.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure he took him.
It's Real Talk turn. Real Talk. I can't
Yep.
believe you ain't pick your lemon. I left you a lemon, but you didn't pick him. So it is what it is.
I need one in the
Central and Southeast.
give me Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Nice
Nice.
pick.
I have the best team. I don't give a damn what anybody is saying.
I mean, we have to
That-
see all the teams on the screen to know who has the best team. We're trying to remember
I don't-
everyone's. I just know who has the worst team. That's all I know.
Yeah, I know I have the best
Hold
team
on,
for
who's
sure,
that?
though.
I know who has the worst team, and it ain't me.
Go ahead, DP.
All right, Damian, it's on you. You got Luka, Porzingis, OG Anunoby, Cat, Sam Merrill, Bam, Concanipple, SGA, Aaron Gordon, Dylan Harper. You need one in the Central, one in the Southwest.
Central Division. I'm gonna take Osor Thompson.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Watch your mouth.
He already
you-
has
yeah,
a Mars
it's-
already
yeah,
got a
it's-
Oh, you've got it. Okay.
Yeah, the sword is long gone.
I'm gonna take Herb Jones.
Nice pick.
Not bad, not bad.
This is my turn, and I'm the only one who can pick out of Pacific. Can I just make?
Well,
my
I
picks
still
out of
got a Pacific pick, and Chill still got a
No,
Pacific
you-
pick.
You don't
Yes, I
got no
do.
specific.
I only got
All right,
I only got Jalen Green.
Okay, cool.
He tried to get both his
And,
picks in one.
and Chill got Luke Kennard.
I'm gonna get him anyway. I gotta pick again, so I'm gonna get him anyway. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I was
Chill
saying.
has
Chill might
Well,
snatch him up.
come
You
on.
never know.
Chill ain't
Yeah, so
snatching
you got
shit.
think strategically. Who's Chill not gonna take?
I got Dylan Brooks, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're cool.
Not bad,
Yeah,
not
chill
bad,
not
I
picking.
like
I got Dylan Brooks. Bro, I got a crazy team.
That's actually all right. Pick for real.
Dylan Brooks in like the second to last round is good value.
For sure.
So I gotta pick out of the Pacific
for
Division.
sure.
Is that correct?
Twice.
So I got
He's got He's got.
No, I think he just got
Luke
one.
Kennard
I
for
think he got
one.
one.
So he's got
One, yeah.
Pacific for one. I don't know the other one.
So I have to pick out of the Pacific Division, and I gotta
Southeast
pick,
maybe. I don't know.
and I think I gotta pick out of the Southeast Division. So oof, it is slim pickings, fellas.
You told me that division was good. Chill.
Southeast Division is good, but y'all took all the players though. That's the difference. All the players are gone now. It's not as good as it was a little while ago. But
Yeah, the teammates, Bam and Giannis.
Mhm.
And shit got shaky.
sheesh, it did
I'm
get
happy about that.
it did get tricky, like fast in the Southeast Division. Yes, it did. All right, so I need let's see. A long ball shooter. I need another long ball shooter. I already got Luke Kennard. Yeah, I already got Luke Kennard.
No
as a
idea how
long
the
ball
fuck you
shooter.
pick Luke Kennard.
There's some Nico Harrison shit. Go man.
I'll take Rui.
Nice.
Type, knockdown shooter.
I feel
All right,
like
you got
we
one
should
more
be
pick,
able to
Chill.
Give Chill LeBron. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll take Rui. And then
And James Harden. So you gotta give him a whole fucking
Yeah,
roster.
give him Draymond, give him James Harden, give him Braun. Shit.
And I got to take somebody from the Southeast Division. Is that correct, Ron?
Yeah.
I got to take somebody from this because I already took Jalen Johnson. And Con Knipple is gone. Brandon Miller is gone. France is gone. Paulo is gone.
Take the
Desmond-
other
This is
Johnson.
nasty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to take Trey. I'll take
There you
Trey.
go.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck? All
Yes,
right.
Yes, sir.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
I
take
got
Trey
Darius
Johnson.
Garland. Y'all tripping. I got
I
Darius
was saying
Garland.
Darius Garland was dropping. I don't.
Yeah, y'all is tripping.
I was thinking
had him
about
on my
Darius,
board,
but I
I
had
didn't really
Darius
need
Garland
him.
like one of
already.
the 4 best players in that division.
I had to
I
take
exhaust-
But
I
I'm like,
exhausted the
I had him on my
divisions.
board, but I didn't need him, and I'm like, somebody's surely gonna take him. But now I got Darius Garland, and
Yeah, I ain't need him.
unanimously
I
won
ain't need him
this
either, so I
competition.
left it alone. Yeah, I ain't need him, so I left him alone.
Darius Garland is the smallest player on my team,
Mm-hmm.
and unanimously I won this. By the way,
All right.
Because you drafted tall
oh,
niggas. That don't make
Hold up, real talk. We go.
That's
we
really
go
all
get
you
there in a
did, Trent.
second.
You drafted a bunch of big dudes. That's all you did.
You have
Damien,
pens
it's
of
on
approval,
you.
Russell.
drafted
You know why?
2
You have pens of approval.
MVPs. What are we
Last
doing?
pick.
What
Last
we
pick
It's-
from
Southwest
last pick from
Division.
Central.
No, because you. Herb Jones is in the Southwest. My bad.
Yeah.
Oops.
Last from Central. I'm gonna take Norman Powell. I'm gonna take Norman Powell.
Was Tyler Hero drafted?
No,
No, he was not. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
was it
somebody
not?
picked
I'll
him. No,
take.
somebody picked him.
Yeah, somebody picked him, right?
Somebody
I
picked
heard his
Tyler
name,
Hero.
but I don't think anybody.
No,
heard his
I
name,
was
but
gonna get him, but
walked
I got
back.
Josh
Yeah,
Giddey
the
instead.
walked back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
the
get Hero.
walked
I'll get
back.
Hero. I'll get Hero.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
I have no idea how y'all don't think
I
I,
heard
got
his
the
name.
unanimous team. By the way,
I don't
No
remember
idea.
your team, Jordan. Like,
It's
I
You
bet
had
you
spent so
remember
many
mine.
picks.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Real
mine.
talk.
Every
just
time
know
it's
my
my
team
turn,
good.
out of the Central.
I just know my team good. That's it.
Yeah,
Wait
every
till you see
time
mine
it's
on
my
the
turn,
board,
I need
Mark.
Ron to
That shit
list
is
my
insane.
team again. Ron, who
All
on
right,
my
real
team,
talk.
Tom?
You got Steph Curry, Austin Reeves, Scotty Barnes, Mitchell Robinson, Andrew Nembhard, Franz Wagner, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jamal Murray, Jaden McDaniels, Wemby, Trey Murphy. You need one out the Central Division.
I ain't really
You say
moved by
Scotty
your
Barnes?
team for real. Yeah, he said Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, you guys.
I ain't really,
yeah.
I ain't really moved by your team for real. I ain't gonna.
You
lie.
got Scotty
Me
Barnes.
either.
You don't know ball. You don't know about.
That's cool. I'm
roster
fine on
construction.
that ball. I'm not really moved.
You don't
That's
know about
crazy.
roster
Wait till you see mine, Mars.
Where I'm picking from?
Central. Go ahead and take Khalil Webb, man. With fries.
Nah,
Grab Jaime.
Jara Allen.
nah.
Max Strus still there. Damien didn't get him.
Matas is still there.
I have 2 centers already. So I mean,
Yeah, you can never have too much size.
Yeah, might as well
I've got a
get
nicely
Trey Jones.
balanced
I'm gonna be
team, I
honest.
think.
Might as well
Yeah,
get
but I
Trey
Is
Jones.
Caleb Wilson on the board?
I think so.
No.
Yes.
Because
Oh, I
Ron
thought
said
somebody
him
already
and
took
walked
him.
it back as well. Yeah, Ron said him. and
Ron
walked it
said 5 picks though, so
back.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. So some people are forgetting who was available.
I got the
and
best
who's not.
balanced team, I think. I'll take that.
I kind of disagree.
I
with
agree
you.
with drink more water in the chat. I would take Ryan.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
give me Caleb. I'm not mad at closing it
Yeah.
out with Caleb.
It's on me,
Go
right?
ahead.
Yep.
So I got two options. I don't need to, I'm not spoiling it for anyone. I got Tyrese Maxey for a fifth guard, or I take Mikal Bridges. Maxey's better, but I don't need more guards. I'm gonna take Mikal Bridges.
All right. Mars coming with Mikal Bridges.
I won, by the way.
Shit, no. And
Mikal's
then he
a
gonna
sneaky
log
pick
off.
right now. Yeah, I'm a.
There's no
with
way
my-
y'all
with the-
think anybody else won but me.
With the very last pick, I'm gonna take a guy who's made a couple All-Stars. He got a Defensive Player of the Year vote. Yeah, let me get Sabonis to round out my team, man. Shout out to
Shit,
Sacramento
no.
Kings.
Ron, put the
Hey, we
teams
fully
on the
healthy,
board,
right?
and you can see this. Put the
I'm
teams
gonna put
on
them on the
and you
board,
can
but
see
this kind of looks messy though, because it's like there's so many names on here. But I'm
All right,
gonna
well,
throw it
I'll
up
just
there,
say my team. Since Real Talk say I just picked tall guys. I'm gonna just say my spectacular team: Jokic, Embiid, Cade, J-Dub, Pascal, Paolo, Michael Porter Jr., Stephon Castle, Darius Garland, Dylan Brooks, AJ DeBonsa, Derek Lively. What are we doing? That is
Picking
a
teams, that's
massive
what we
ass
doing.
whooping.
Where's the
That's
cohesion
actually-
with Where's the
There's no
cohesion
shooting.
with Jokic and Embiid?
Do you have enough
You said
shooting?
where's what?
Are they starting
Michael
together,
Porter
Jokic and Embiid?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we finna fry you and pick and roll with Steph
We
Curry.
ain't frying shit.
We finna fry you
It
in
don't,
that
but
drop
look,
cover.
though, I got the finish
got-
for that.
I got the best
Cade,
backcourt.
J-Dub,
I got the
and
best
Pascal. That's why I picked Cade, J-Dub, and Pascal.
Cade
First of all,
can't guard Steph Curry.
I got
First
the
of all,
best
you
backcourt.
dudes is
I
arguing the
got
wrong
J-Dub
thing.
out there.
Okay, our teams are not playing each other. Our teams are playing the other teams in the NBA.
True. That's
What the fuck are y'all doing? Just like these goofy ass dudes in the chat. Chill, your team is ass. I watched the Cleveland Cavaliers win 64 games with Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley,
man.
Jared Allen, Max Strus. They won 64 games. Are you telling me that I can't win 75 games with Jason Tatum, Jalen Brunson, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brunson, the group that I had with Evan Mobley, Rudy Gobert? You telling me that I can't win with that group? With Zubac backing up give me a break. My teams are not playing. Our teams are not playing each other. We're building a championship level team. You goofy ass dudes in the chat, y'all so stupid. Y'all don't even listen to yourself. Y'all don't even listen to what we're doing. We're building a championship team, not a championship team to beat each other. A championship team to win the NBA championship. Goofballs.
Well, I don't know what you're
Can you
mad
put the
about, but
teams
I
on
want
the
to play.
screen,
I want to
please?
play y'all teams. I want to kick y'all ass. So regardless
forgot
if I'm
I
playing
forgot
y'all
my
team,
team, man. I
hey,
know my
if
starting
regardless
five.
if y'all want to play y'all teams or whatever,
Sideline ass nigga.
I'm
Fuck
kicking
outta
y'all
here.
ass. And I want to play real
I'm
talk
the
team
goofy.
first.
You the
I
damn
want to
goofy.
play y'all team first.
Sideline ass nigga.
I got the
My
best
team is
balanced team. My
fantastic.
starting five is SGA, Luca, OG, Bam, and Cat. That's balanced. That's nice.
That's
Has
a good
everything.
starting five, but my starting five is better. I think mine's is better.
So I got
SGA
But-
and Luka trying to share one basketball. Good luck.
Yeah, that
Now,
Pascal pick.
here's the
Me
thing.
picking Pascal and J Dub on the
Nah,
same
that-
team
I
is
got Jalen Brunson at
nuts.
the one.
I'm okay with
Donovan
the your
Mitchell at
turn,
the
my
2,
turn offense. I'm
Jason
good with
Tatum
that.
at the 3, Evan Mobley at the 4, and Rudy Gobert at the 5. I got Donovan Clingan.
I have the
behind Rudy
two
Gobert.
players. I have the two most impactful, right? Not
Offense
best,
bending.
but impactful players of both sides of
We
the
winning
court.
the NBA
And
championship
Steph
with my group.
Curry and Victor Wembanyama. Let's start there. I have the most impactful defender in the league, bar none. And then alongside him, I have another player who gets trapped and doubled 40, 50 feet away from the basket.
I ain't
right?
got it.
So
I ain't
let's
gotta
This
do that.
version
I
of
ain't
Steph-
gotta
start
do that.
there.
This
Ron, I
version.
got to bounce, brother.
Me too. I got to run.
All right,
Yeah,
Jill.
Ron, I got to bounce, brother.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. I got to run as well.
All right, so I really got to get up out of here too, y'all. So we gotta run through these super chats.
I gotta get up out of here too. So shit. 'Cause I gotta get some shit up.
Yo, chat. Y'all finna be mad at me, boy. I'm telling you. Hey, y'all finna be tight.
Bars came back at the right time.
All right, we go run through them right quick. Tupac Westside sent through $10 and said, "Morning, fellas. Ron's already lazy coming back to work. You can definitely build a contender with any player in the thumbnail. Also, Wemby and D Rose are the cover athletes for this year's 2K. Thoughts?
2K is ass now, so
Is it?
I don't buy 2K for the cover athletes.
yeah.
No, made no difference to me.
Shout out Wemby and D Rose though. That's
Facts.
salute to D Rose
I
for
don't know how you
jumping back.
lose. I don't know how you lose and get the cover. Should have been Jalen Brunson, but
Yeah, well, when you're the best player in the
Definitely
league,
should have been. It definitely should have been Jalen Brunson. That's nasty. By 2K
Yeah,
doing
He
that
gave
shit.
Devin Booker a cover and he ain't win nothing. So it's not about winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's no
So
way.
we're acting
they
like
let-
it's
they
based on
let that
anything other
New
than
York.
who sells the most. Like,
okay. I'm not talking
Exactly
about
why Jalen Brunson
2022,
should have
I'm talking about
won.
right now.
it's Wemby though. Like, come on. So why Jokic
Jalen
ain't never
Brunson
gonna
should
get
have
a cover.
won. It's no
But
way they
Jalen Brunson
let
should have
the
won.
Knicks do
Exactly.
that.
New York,
No
too.
way y'all let the Knicks
Captain
do
of
that
New
shit.
York. It's not like he
It's
can't
crazy.
sell. Highest rated finals. Why? Not because of Wemby. Jalen Brunson. Come on,
Right,
bro.
you're right.
All
That's
right.
why I don't know why Braun ever got a cover. Shit, fake.
Next super chat from Whip My Crew. Does Paulo or Franz for Lori make sense with picks and salaries? I like Triple J at the 5, but them
Dislike.
next to 4 spacers is getting me rock hard.
Oh no, we gotta skip this shit.
Magic also getting shooting around whoever they decide to keep.
I don't know what he's talking about, and I definitely don't understand the rock hard part. So
He's excited.
let's just move on. Yeah.
Can I
too
ask y'all
excited.
something? Who has milked more out of one season? Anybody from that 08 Celtics championship team or D Rose 2011? Because my goodness, why does he have a cover? I know we love Derrick Rose, culture figure, all that good stuff. How long is he going to milk this one goddamn?
And he already had a cover too. So it's like, bro, put
Exactly.
fucking Jalen Brunson on shit.
How long are we going to let him milk this? I'm just saying.
I really don't think it's crazy for Derrick Rose to have a cover. And he's one of them 2K athletes that's like, he's one of them guys you want to play with on 2K too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it. But is there, you guys want to talk about rock hard or you want to move on?
No,
I want to
I
move
wouldn't
on. We should
trade
never talk
Larry
about somebody
Markkanen.
rock hard.
All right. Shout out to Chris Lyons. Chris Lyons sent through $10, but it didn't say anything. But thank you, Chris. And then he sent through another $10 and said, "What y'all think about Ben Simmons coming back and going to the Lakers?" I like
no,
that.
thank you.
Holly, I like that a
No,
lot.
thank you.
I
It's
don't think
over,
Ben Simmons should
man.
never
It's
come
over.
back, but hey,
It's
let it
over.
rock.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
If Ben Simmons, if you're gonna come back, either go to the Lakers or the Rockets. It's my only reservation.
Hell
Yeah, go to
Absolutely
Philly,
not.
man. Philly will welcome you back. Go to Philly.
All right, once more into the phrase, sent through $10 and said, "Dog, this is literally my favorite panel lineup. Just missing Big Ox. Love y'all, man. Dub Chill, Dub Mars, Dub Ron, Dub Dame, Dub Real Talk,
French man,
WDMNTFN."
not the French man. That is.
Boy, y'all can figure some shit out because even I couldn't figure that shit out.
Yeah, I
Ain't
would have
no
been lost
motherfucking way.
for real.
I'm like, nigga, he saying fuck me. I'm about to go on a tangent of like, nigga, fuck you. All this shit for no reason. Y'all boys can figure some shit out, boy. Mar, did you know what that meant? I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised.
Yo, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for coming through and letting us know that this is the best panel roster. L Swiper and L Pin. Jordan Reed sent through $9.99 and said, "Bleacher Report just dropped a top 99 shooters of all time, and it's already nasty." Did you guys see this?
No, I saw the Defenders one. Well, I skimmed it. and
I
looked
don't
to see
ever
who was
look at
number
their
one.
stuff no more. After they pull that shit off, I think that was last year. I don't never look at that shit. Go ahead, read that one, Ron.
I
There it is
see
right
it.
there.
All I
I
see is
can
just a
read it.
blue
Grits be
block.
cooking. Once more into the fray 7, $2 super chat. Drench be cooking. Y'all be hating sometimes. I'm telling you.
I
Yeah,
agree
you
with
Why
that.
did
I agree with that.
why did Swiper block Ox via X?
Because Swiper put out a video of him being stopped by the police, and then Ox called him a thug like 7 times.
Thugs get pulled over by the police. He had a bandana on his head too, so
Yeah,
he did have a bandana.
He said out there looking like a thug. Shit.
That boy was thugging.
You should have been cripping. That's what you
I
get.
can't believe the man Swiper is trying to get that up. My birthday was just a day ago. My tag was just out. Nah, brother, your motherfucking tag's out.
Also,
Police officer said, "Nigga, fuck your birthday."
Yeah, what that guy? Hey, look, I robbed the bank, but it's my birthday. Let me go.
Yeah, and then the police officer said, "Nigga,
They don't care if it's your birthday."
Get your ass out.
What?
No, but the police are meant to care that it's your birthday. That's the point.
Oh yeah. And he's supposed to know too. Out of the people in Atlanta. Oh, it's his birthday. I know it's his birthday.
That was crazy. Swiper was even arguing that shit though. That was my thing. Like, nigga.
Hey, if I'm a police officer and I pull you over and you get to talk about it was my birthday 2 days ago.
Swipe about to block PC. You guys, man, chill out, man. I stand with you, man. You got done wrong.
Hey, man, Swiper lost his damn mind. He said the tag places down the street. Yeah, motherfucker, you was going the other way though.
No, that's not funny. That's not funny, man. Swiper.
The tag places down the street. Yeah, motherfucker, you going to salsa class though. This ain't got shit to do with the tag place. Motherfucker had all day to go get that shit done.
Yeah, Ox ain't have to do that either. Ox out of pocket. But anyways, Nick at Night sent through $9.99 and said, where do y'all rank JT as a talent in the league?
Top 10.
As a talent, I would probably rank him higher than as a actual player, if that makes sense.
It makes sense. We ain't gotta keep slandering his name, so it makes sense. No big deal.
That
ain't what we do on PC.
Showing him love.
Mm-hmm.
JT's one of the most talented players in the world.
He is. That's why I said.
You say it as a backhand compliment.
No, I'm not.
Whatever.
I can't even
Just
talk
go
about
to
this.
the next super chat. It's fine.
All right.
Whatever.
Josh,
Bad Chef 7 became a YouTube member. Shout out to Bad Chef 7. Nick at Night sent through another $10 and said the only thing Shea does better is score. Tatum is better all around. Rebound, defense, playmaking, 3-point shooting is all Tatum.
I do think Tatum is better at all of those things.
I do too. And that's why I said as a talent, I would, you know, shout out JT, man. That guy really talented. Bad Chef sent through $9.99 after he became a member or she became a member. Bad Chef said, man, Shea shoot worse than Tatum's stinkers consistently, but always had the whistle. Tatum never got. Please, man.
I know for a fact that's not accurate.
Yeah, that's not true.
Shea shot below 40% 8 times this year. I'm willing to bet Tatum in 25 did that twice as much. We'll just say that twice as much. Let's see. Jason Tatum below 40%. 22 times.
Damn.
Well, Mars, you be having that shit right up, don't you? I don't know how the fuck you do that shit that fast.
I mean, my browser can be fast sometimes, so I can look things up relatively quick. Sometimes it's slow. So.
I mean, shit.
Shout out
you know
Jason
exactly
Tatum,
where to
man.
go to get that shit.
22 out of 72. That's damn near a third of his games. He was below 40%.
Dang, what do you know?
But
all right.
$7.99
from Joe Kenobi. Joe One Kenobi said, the thing that pissed me off about Ben Simmons was that he never once suited up for Australia. Shaking my head. He was supposed to be next up.
Well, you guys had Joe Ingles.
A lot of
wasn't
Aussies.
a whole lot of space.
A lot of Aussies was mad about that because he would say he gonna play, and then when it comes down to it, they say he wouldn't have the balls to do it.
Hang, Ben, where's the pride?
Should have played for the women's team.
There's the pride.
Not on that one, Mars. Not on that one.
Well,
that was
actually,
funny,
you can have
because
no
he could have
balls
played
in
for
the
both.
NBA. So
you can, and you can also have balls.
It's just all about if you was
be a
Miss
woman.
Jigga.
Yeah, hey.
So Come on now. It's 2026.
All right.
Quit misgendering people.
Big R64 became a YouTube member. Shout out to Big R. And we got $4.99 from Nudie Branch Worshiper. Okay. Thank you, Nudie, for sending through $4.99. Nudie said, please, on the Giannis talks y'all had, stop using extra tax when Giannis literally faces
air tax. I can see how you want
to please stop using air attacks when Giannis literally faces 3 bodies per possession regardless. Also, Duncan can't shoot.
I'm not gonna say he can't shoot. He wasn't a great shooter, but Duncan could make jump shots.
That's what everybody was saying about my team that we picked at Fanatics Fest. Oh, y'all got no shooters. Give a fuck. We shooting 80% in the paint. The fuck and locking shit up.
Yeah, but Drench, you just factually had the 3rd best team there.
Your team sucks. I saw it had Kareem on it, so your team sucks.
What? No, my team was the best team on there. We locking shit up and shooting 80% in the paint. Come on, I'm overwhelmed.
I bet y'all not shooting 80% in the paint with Kareem and Wemby down there.
You crazy as a motherfucker. Shaq, a snap Wemby at Shaq. Hey, Ron, you know when you can fold your motherfucking mattress
I'm hating on Kareem. I don't know why. I just felt like hating on him.
Hey, Ron, you know when you can fold
Mark, please don't do this.
Like that?
Don't turn this into a gimmick.
Kareem good.
All right, for sure.
That was like 4 years ago where Kareem was getting slandered. We moved past that.
Man, Shaq folding Wemby ass up and kissing him on the cheek. Good night. Every time.
Shaq would do that to Wemby.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
I mean,
well, kiss him on the cheek or fold him up or both.
Shit, both. You hear the story about what Shaq was doing to people?
Yeah.
Shit.
Man, come on, bro. Shaq a thunderous dunk that shit. Wemby be talking about, God damn, get him off me. That's what Wemby be saying. Get him off me.
But what he gonna do when Wemby out there?
Man, Shaq, shit. It depends on what Shaq I got. The one that can move.
You know, Shaq moving with Wemby, I'm gonna be honest.
But before, the one before he became Big Diesel, not that one. We don't want Big Diesel Shaq.
There's no version of Shaq that's gonna be chasing Wemby on the perimeter, watching him tween step back. You're just gonna let him shoot.
Ain't
that's
nobody gonna. Shaq ain't doing no tween. Wemby ain't doing no tween shit. He gonna be worried about his shoulder being fucked up.
That's true.
Damn, that was
he
hard.
He might be so beat up that he's not even trying to do nothing. That's very possible.
Yeah, man. He gonna be talking about, man, they play too hard out here. That's what he gonna be saying.
All right, Spanish Jose TV.
Like a motherfucker.
Spanish Jose TV sent through $5 and said, "What's the gap between Jaylen Brown and Scotty Barnes?"
I think it's pretty big. He's a pretty big guy.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
The whole country of Canada. It's about how big it is.
I do think he is quite a big gap.
Yeah. The next super chat is from I Take No Kobe Slander. Said SGA, Luka, Giannis, Joker, and I still think AD or LeBron had a better decade than Tatum, in my opinion. I don't think
LeBron
LeBron's
I
crazy.
can maybe get with from like 20 to 25. 20 to 23.
I think you'll be an optimistic once you go past. But
24 Bron was special too.
25 Bron was
that was it. You was arguing Bron was still better than
24 and 24 Bron and AD were still like the 5th and 7th best player in the league. That
I ain't mad at
once
you.
we got to like 25, maybe not, but like
25 Bron was getting big after December. That nigga, November. That nigga started.
Life, he weren't getting.
That's
busy.
true. That's true. That's very true.
Like, forever.
Hey, Chill's team was this bad?
It was bad.
Man, Chill's team was fucking horrible.
It was bad compared to like our teams. When he went on his own soliloquy about we're gonna play the rest of the NBA. Technically, he's not wrong. Like, yeah, they would still beat a lot of the NBA teams, but his team would get obliterated by the teams we built. The team I built in particular, because I had the best team.
Yeah. Chill team might not score 30 points on mine, to be honest with you. Beat the fuck
I
out
have
of
the two most impactful players in the league on my team at the same time. So.
You still think Steph is the most impactful offensive player in the league?
Yeah, I don't know. I let him get away with that shit once, but I'm glad you're here so you can stop that shit he trying to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's look at who
Okay.
you want to compare it to.
Okay.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
who you want to compare it to.
Jokic.
No one. You said he's the best. I believe you. If you believe he's the most
Jokic?
impactful, I believe you.
All right. We got a $4.99
Man,
from
that gimmick over with.
I Take No Kobe Slander 24. Said RIP PC 2026. Ron, you made me watch reruns of Undisputed with Skip and Shannon instead of listening to you. Don't ever put Kobe and Jaylen Brown together.
Well, shout out to Emmanuel Acho. You just made him some money by watching them reruns.
Shout out to the Brown Mamba too. I
Nice.
didn't want to do it, but you know.
You Emmanuel Acho, you are a sick Negro, and we see you.
Why?
Talking
What do you
about
do?
what you doing over there and what you been knowing. You bought that channel from Undisputed. We're already the number of millions of subscribers. You're a nasty Negro, but you've been a nasty Negro. We see you. We see how you have to call out everybody in the media to have some motion and to get some views. Y'all can't just stand 10 toes on your own content over there. But this isn't me doing that, by the way. I'm just calling it like
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
It's just me calling it like I see it. I'm sorry.
I have no clue.
I have
what
no
you're
idea
talking
what the
about,
hell
but-
happened. Me clue. I have no idea, but I saw some shit on my timeline about some shit, and I had no interest in going to look that shit up, and I still don't. But if anybody want to give a baseline of what happened, sure. But at the end of the day, I'm not looking that shit up once we going up. I don't give a shit about no Emmanuel Acho, goddamn Nacho. I don't give a shit.
He has a show, and the YouTube channel his show is on is the old Undisputed channel. So
Right,
like,
right, I knew that.
it had like 2 million subs before he even did anything, and then he posted like a screenshot of like the channel's analytics, and then people are like clowning him because like a lot of the analytics, like the sub count and whatever, is because of where the channel was previously, and it had not much to do with him. That's what people are clowning him on for, like bragging about the success of a platform that he didn't build. I guess. I don't think it's that deep, but I don't keep.
I don't think it's that deep either, unless you want to talk about the subscriber count, because the subscriber count is one thing. But as far as the analytics, you do know they kind of refresh, like unless he was posting like.
No, he posted fresh analytics, but even then, like,
yeah,
if you look at his, you know, how many subs that they have relative, like it's still not. But it's really.
I mean,
not.
Sure, but I'm just saying the sub count is whatever. Like you disregard that. But if I don't know his analytics, if his analytics was good for 28 days, then that's what that is. What he built. I'm not finna hate on nobody else shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we locked in doing what we doing. So we just ran into Emmanuel Acho at Fanatics Fest too, by the way. So
y'all did.
Yeah, we did actually.
Yeah, I congratulated him on his new channel.
As you should. 2.6 million.
I said, damn, nigga, I see you.
Nigga, Rob, your bullshit, boy.
All right, shout out Q Sanders 17. Q Sanders became a YouTube member. Salute to you. I got one more super chat from Spanish Jose, sent through $5 and said, how many years do I have to wait for me to call Zachary Ricochet a bust?
Well,
I mean, I knew he was a bust in the pre-draft process. So I mean, it depends on how long you want to wait. What's your average 20 next year?
Yeah, he finna hoop with Cooper Flag, so
I got him.
Coop, Zach, Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Y'all do.
I mean,
know
I told you
on
on there
team
they were going to give up on him, and you still like, no, give him more time. They gave up on him expeditiously.
Now they about to regret it. Now he about to go over and turn into an all-star
maybe.
player.
I mean,
Y'all
I ain't
do
never
know
seen the
Kyrie
number one
not
pick
finna
get
be on that
traded
team
for
for
Ryan
long.
Nemhard. That's disappointing.
That was disgusting. Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
At least Anthony Bennett got traded for Kevin Love.
He ain't have to deal with the second apron though, so you know it's a lot going on right now. But Nick at Night sent through a members chat and said, "Are y'all gonna cover the Bleacher Report rankings, top defenders and dunkers?" So they did dunkers, shooters, and defenders.
Yes, we could just make our own list, no? Like we don't need to react to that. No, top 100 is crazy. I ain't never making a top 100.
We don't need to do 100.
Yeah,
because PC is up there. I don't know if people know that or not. PC is up there. We like Bleacher Report. We like what's Emmanuel Acho on them show called?
Speakeasy.
Exactly.
Speakeasy. Some shit like that. All right. So we like them. We like everybody. I don't know. You know, we up there. You know, that's it. We just We just a couple dollars away from being the best in the business. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we got Chill
away.
Town. You know, we got that marquee, and then we just play our role around Chill Town. Like we doing our thing.
I don't know nothing about no role player, but I'm gonna just say this: we just a couple dollars away from being right there. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
And don't let us get one former NBA player coming here about once a week. Shit.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Shit.
We don't need
I
that.
mean,
no,
we don't need it.
back, man.
We
That's
don't
what we
need
need
it.
to
We
do.
don't need it. No, we don't need it. But I'm saying
Just let us get in the room.
That's a little, you know.
Hey, real talk. Just let us get in the room with each other 3 times a week. That's it.
Or that.
Shit, if you
Well,
paying, hell yeah. If you paying, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's it. Just 3 times a week.
Well,
That's
Mars
it.
needs
It's
to
over
move
with.
to America, number one.
Oh, he
What about
definitely got
paying
it.
me? You worry about me. Shit,
Mars can stay with Swiper. Mars can stay with Swiper.
Facts.
Yeah. You and Swiper running around Atlanta.
So I can be,
Yeah.
I can be taught all the ways in which I'm a victim in this world.
Oh,
I'm gonna be locked
I
in.
didn't
Swiper,
say-
we're gonna be right there. We're gonna be right there.
Hey, I can see Mars in the passenger seat with his seatbelt on and Swiper complaining and shit. And Mars said, "All right, man, goddamn, let me out the car. Goddamn, let me out the car."
All right, so I got 3 more members chat. The first one is from XRI. XRI said Achilles man gonna get bounced in the second round.
Is that Tatum?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's further than they went
Mars,
this year,
can you
so I
say it
mean,
one
shit.
time? Mars, can you say it one time? Man, goddamn.
No, oh my god, no. I would not say such vulgar things.
Man, goddamn. I can see Mars doing that shit. Goddamn. Let me, this motherfucker. He gets pulled over with the cop. He talking about his birthday. Goddamn. Oh,
All
man.
right. With my crew sent through a members chat and said, put the 19 Raptors and the 26 Clippers, all except Kawhi in their primes. The Kawhis are the Kawhis. They were on their respective teams. 7-game series.
The Raptors win handily.
Yeah, that's not even a
It's
question.
5 games, maybe.
4 games.
Yeah,
That Kawhi
five.
not
talking
even
about
gonna be
like
able
the
to-
original?
They might
Yeah.
get one.
Oh, not everybody on the team in their prime though, just the Kawhis.
Yeah, so there's 26 Clippers with 26
Oh, okay.
Kawhi versus the 19 Raptors with 19 Kawhi. The
Yeah,
Raptors
the
in
Raptors.
4 or 5.
Yeah, the Raptors
They
definitely
wiped
win.
it
They
4.
destroyed them.
Bro, that Raptors
3
team was
really.
crazy for sure. It was crazy good.
It's one of the better teams like in recent history.
Yeah. It just got overshadowed because of who the Warriors were. But
Yeah, because they won because the Warriors were hurt, but it doesn't change how great they
Yeah.
still were.
for sure.
All right, last we got a members chat from Super Duper Slurper 4042. Said, I got JT top 3. At his peak, the best 2-way player in the game. His offense is just as good as Joker, Luka, and SGA, while his defense is better. All right, y'all ready to
I
get
do
the hell
think
up out of here?
I do think he's a better defender than all of them. So there you go. I'll agree with that part.
Mars, you were supposed
I
to say,
mean, when
man,
that pull up-
damn.
When that step,
I
when
gotta
that
hear
step
him say
back
it one
3 is
time,
going,
dog.
you know what I'm saying? Step back 3 going
JT
now
have a
here.
year he's shooting 38% from 3 on that shot night.
Come on, man. Hey, it's gonna be some uncomfortable conversations. Oh,
I would love, hey, real talk. I'm being sincere when I say I would really love to see it. But good luck.
Yeah,
That's all
you're
I'm gonna
being
say.
sincere.
But
Hey,
good luck.
yes.
But, you know,
Zay-Zito.
that word has lost true value from this summertime. So you keep being sincere. But on the other hand, Mars,
I know.
what was up with you yesterday with Penn though?
See, this is the thing. I don't have beefs.
He had you calling for
moved on.
Jesus. I ain't never seen hallelujah. Thinking Jesus is crazy from you.
Oh, nah, I can't praise my Lord. I mean, I guess. Oh, my bad.
All right.
All right, y'all. Well, Morris, you better praise him again tomorrow because you know Penn gonna be here tomorrow. You know Swiper gonna be here tomorrow. It's gonna be another good episode. Y'all be sure to pull up. I
Sweet
guess we'll
Jones
talk
Jr.
about Bleacher Reports top 100 dunkers and scorers and shooters, whatever it is. But in the meantime, between time, y'all have a good night. We'll see you guys later.
Merry Christmas.
Peace.
Tweet.